Did you get in trouble for that?
No.
Did it smoke up the place?
Yeah, but that smoke's different than the.
And that was
tobacco
summertime.
smoke. Oh, well, it might have been. But we're here in the
I'm
snake
good
pit
right now.
with Keyjohnson.
Hey, that Yu-Gi-Oh card I
This
gave
is what happens
you.
you smoke
Still got that.
when you smoke before the podcast. You don't even know I'm talking to you.
I'm sorry, bro. I love Yu-Gi-Oh. I am
Which one
passionate
was
about
it? Let me
Yu-Gi-Oh.
see.
It was Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. There's a new card that's I love Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's in the case, damn.
I love
These are
Yu-Gi-Oh
legit.
so much, bro. That is my shit.
Specifically signed from Keyjohnson.
I have
I'm sorry, he pulled out Yu-Gi-Oh and I was like, ooh, Yu-Gi-Oh. Like,
I have a Yu-Gi-Oh blanket from the flea market I got a long time ago.
I'll buy it off you.
No way, dude. I'm never selling that.
Is it Blue Eye White Dragon?
It's him, Dark Magician.
All together.
It's a few of them. It's fucking cool as fuck.
You want some leather
the lady,
pants? You want some Keyjohnson leather pants?
Dude, no way, dude. So back in the day. Oh, I do,
I'm
but
good
I'm
right
not gonna trade it for that. So that's what I meant.
I left something in my car.
You
Back in the
considered
day,
I saw you think about it. You was like, ah.
back in the day when I would sell my clothes, I posted a picture of these really nice jeans over the blanket, and nobody responded about the jeans. They were all like,
Hey,
"We want the
took that
blanket."
blanket, bro.
I was like,
That was the
"Motherfucker."
worst. Bro. I did that too on Grail, and I had to switch to a white backdrop. I was like,
They'll do that to you. So
yeah,
I'm fighting for
bro.
my life.
I know,
alright,
it got
bro?
me too. I was like,
Yes.
this podcast will be over in about 20 minutes. So
You think?
No,
so?
I'm just
Damn,
kidding.
we're
I'm
gonna have
just
a quick
kidding.
one? I was like, oh shit, am I intermission?
Nah, just
I'm the
kidding.
transition episode.
No, I just mean Jen's gonna be done in 20 minutes.
damn, Jay, I never heard you cough like
I
that.
know.
Wait till your buddy gets back before we start. We're back.
Feels like COVID all over again. Sweating.
Key, let's
I've
talk
broken a sweat.
What's up,
business.
bro? What's up, man?
Go ahead.
We in here. We in it. We
Hey,
are entering.
go
the
watch
snake
the
pit.
Ace Ambassador episode. The first fucking, I'm like trying to do the introduction and all you hear is Jen cough.
Oh
That's all
shit.
you hear for like
Hey.
10 seconds. I'm like, God damn it. But man, let the people know who you are and kind of a little bit about yourself. Would you please?
My name is Keyjohnson. Man, I'm a designer, menswear designer, women's wear designer, bag designer. Shit, I want to design furniture and shoes one day. Nah, yeah, man, I design, man. I love that shit.
Now, how did you get into this? Has this always been what you wanted to do?
Yeah, I've always just been around it. Just always been around it since like schooling, and I didn't know you were on it. Yeah, I've always just been around clothes. Just been watching music videos, seeing clothes, consuming it all life, and then when you consume everything, eventually you want to try doing your own.
Oh boy, do I. Yes, sir. That's how I got started doing this.
Yes, yeah, you get it.
Just
Like,
too much.
you just
too big
consume it
fan.
so much, and you're just like, all right, I'm ready for something new.
So when did you physically do it? When was that?
2016, I had one of my friends that I was dating at the time. She painted a jacket for me. I don't know who this is. Yeah, she painted a jacket, and that was like my first idea that I like put on to something. But like actually myself making things, that was 2017. I made a really bad bag, and then we just went from there. It's bad when I think about it now, but I'm sure it wasn't bad then.
Gotta start somewhere, huh?
Yeah, exactly. How about you, Damar? Where did you get your first start?
First start on what?
Photography.
Hey, Damar.
What's going on?
Yeah, let the people know who you are, man.
My name's Damarcarmelo. I've been living in the 806 my whole life. I was originally born in Plainview, and then
I might have been known to talk shit about Plainview, so I just want to
for real?
apologize. My bad.
hey, you're good.
I did the same thing, bro. You're not the only one, bro.
Shout out to the what's our buddy's name? Ruco Designs.
Is Plainview 806?
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
It's all the way up to Amarillo.
Yeah, so
I'm sorry.
I was just
I'm
there
not
my
tuned.
childhood, and then when I was 9, I moved to a small town, and then I spent another 9 years in that little town,
Where at?
Freona, Texas.
I know where it is. I don't know much about it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's the biggest, smallest town in Texas. So
Nice.
they say. And then I graduated there in 2018, and the end of that year I moved to Amarillo, and I was there for the Amarillo Canyon area for like 4 years, and I recently moved to Lubbock last month in March.
Damn.
Yeah.
You new in here.
Yeah.
You guys, you got a good introduction when y'all did the Lubbock Budding Artist show.
Real
That was
talk, bro.
fucking
Dude.
insane. I don't think we've got to talk about it in the Snake Pit yet.
Wow.
That was.
What'd you think of it? You opened the show.
It was,
yeah.
That was very nerve-wracking. I was super nervous, but it was a very cool experience, and I'm glad I got to be a part of it.
I'm glad
it
you
was
were part of
fucking nuts, and it was really good energy. Lots of love in the building. Lots of good creative
Streets are saying it was something different.
It was just such a good vibe.
I don't listen to the streets, so I don't know. But, good for them. I'm glad.
Wow.
I was
I got my ear to the
like,
streets.
What was amazing is that like I was in Houston at the end of last year, and one of my buddies from out there, he was like, "Yo, there's gonna be a fashion show here in Houston," and I was like, "Cool." Then I moved here in March, so I couldn't make it. But then as soon as I moved here, Key was like, "Yo, bro, there's a fashion show." I'm like, "That's crazy," and that's wild how I made it a goal at the beginning of the year, and I just kept it on there. I just believed someone was just gonna hit me up.
Is that how y'all got in contact with each other?
Well,
Nah.
we've known each other for a year, so
Give us the introduction on how we met, man.
shit. Originally, I was supposed to meet Guap Didum, and when I was on my way, he was like, "Hey, bro, I got an opportunity for you. Homeboy's brother is not pulling up, and we need a photographer." And I was like, "Bro, thank God I brought my camera, because I was already on the way." And I pulled up and got a photo shoot in that day. As soon as I met Key, like we was just there. I got some footage, and like that was my funnest and I think best photo shoot that year.
Oh, I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah,
Damn.
I got so many like people sliding up. They're like, "Oh, this is like, a vibe and this and that." And
Yeah, it was inspired by my favorite movie. One of my favorite movies, The Big Lebowski.
Oh shit.
it was a
Yeah.
bowling
Yeah.
drop,
Yeah.
a bowling.
Oh, okay.
Right,
I think
yeah.
I've seen that one.
Love that.
Was Joe in that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went in a bowling alley, but they kicked us out because my boy showed up 2 hours late to the shoot, bro. Unfortunately.
And then
we were there for 3 hours.
and then plus
Damn.
two is
So they kicked us out. They're like, because they gave it to us for free.
Mhm.
So they're like, "Hey guys, y'all been here too long. Stop shooting up in here."
Oh, at least they let you stay there for a little bit.
Yeah, they were cool about it. Shout out to them, but they were a little mad.
And then another thing too is just like, some people were sagging and I was taking pictures and she was like, the owner was like, "Y'all gonna be sagging, pull your pants up because my logo's in the background."
Damn.
And so we had a dib. I was like, damn.
Yeah, bro.
But at the same time, as soon as we got out, there was a laundromat on the
Yeah,
next
it's
to-
fucking right here, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
Shout out to our laundromat.
Yeah, we literally just went to that laundromat and just flicked it in there. And it was pretty
Oh,
cool.
damn.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's cool. So that's how y'all.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
That's how we met, bro.
It's been crazy. It's nothing but up ever since.
Yeah, he's like the only one I shoot with now, bro.
Damn. If anybody out there listening, I need somebody to hold the camera for me. So one of you young motherfuckers want to do it, please. But let's get back
Reach out,
into
bro.
this. You do the handbag in 2017.
Yes,
What
sir,
happens
handbag.
after that?
Man, 2017, late 2017, I get a message on Grailed from a Russian guy, and he grills my shit, bro.
Oof.
Told me basically, long story short, he just told me my quality, in his words, the quality is shit. I wanted to get this for some of my men, but I can't because of the quality.
Damn.
So I will forever remember that message, bro. And I wish I still had it, but Grail deletes your messages.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Is anybody still on this?
I'm good.
I'm good.
They're cooked. Look at them.
Fry.
God damn.
And yeah, that's late 2017, man. Some Russian guy. And like, I didn't take offense to it because it was like multiple messages of him just telling me how I could improve on this one bag. And so I was like, okay. And I just went from there.
Did you take his advice?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because his problem was the inner lining. It was pretty sloppy. It really was.
So he bought it from you and you sent
Nah,
it?
he didn't buy it.
Oh,
No, fuck
oh,
no.
I thought
He had interest in it, but he was like, it's too sloppy for me.
Yeah, put the rubber band in. Dang. I remember those days.
Yep.
They're almost out. Just a few more months.
I know. I'm like, get it done. Get it done.
You're almost there, bro.
I remember those days.
So,
Sorry.
yeah, man, late 2017, that happens. Keep working. Late 2018, I tried to make a jacket. Couldn't figure out the shoulders, and I ended up crying that day.
I've been there, man.
I sat at that sewing machine for hours, bro, and I just threw the jacket on the ground and cried. And then, just kept working. 2020, I finally figured it out. And so now we're here, leveling up, making all kinds of garments now.
Did you have a goal when you first started? Like,
I was just doing it for fun.
You're just doing it?
Yeah, just because I loved clothes and bags so much. And I wanted my own bag. Like, that was really why I wanted my own bag. And then...
Did you, like, grow up learning how to sew or any of that shit? Did you know?
My mom taught me how to hand sew in high school because I was having to buy, like, we were a little low on funds at the time in high school. So I was having to buy, like, big-ass wide body pants. And I was like, hey, Mom, I need something skinny. So she showed me how to hand sew, and I just started making my own skinny pants.
Damn, that's a useful fucking tool to know, though.
Yeah, bro.
Damn. I wish I could do that to my jeans. I don't have, like, perfect fitting jeans.
Yeah, bro.
That's
So I started doing the skinny pants then.
Damn.
And then, in like my first semester of college, right before I dropped out, I picked up the sewing machine.
Dang.
That wasn't why I failed out of college.
Oh.
That wasn't why. I failed right out of that bitch. Like,
I wasn't gonna ask. But all right, there you go.
Nah, don't assume it was because I was chasing this dream. Nah, I failed out, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. And then I started chasing the dream.
So after that,
I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro.
so after
Like,
failing out of college, you're like, this is what I.
we
gotta
in
do.
there, yeah, bro. Because I really was just going to college just for what? Like, I was going to college for no reason, just to spend money, just to give my money away.
Yeah, that's one way to do it. That's one
Yeah,
people's
bro.
story.
So-
Like, fuck this. And then now are you now? When was the first time you made a sale? Like, how was that?
The first time I made a sale, 2017, because I kind of got a little wave going. I was making a lot of bandana bags. So, like, that was, like, really popping for me. For some reason, like, a lot of people were, like, I guess a lot of people were banging red at the time. And I was making red bandana.
Thanks, Playboy Cardi.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
Whole lot of red.
Yeah, and so I think that's what it was. That and the SoundCloud wave. And, yeah, bro, SoundCloud wave might have did it,
Trippy
bro.
red.
Ooh, what an interesting time.
What it's real talk.
I got a SoundCloud if anybody wants to go
I
listen
do
to it.
too, bro. I got mine is like
Nobody knows
username 1231. That's
I might have fucked up and made my name, but I haven't been on there in a while. But did you know that I have a SoundCloud?
yeah, bro. I had some
Like, you
bangers
made
on my
music on
SoundCloud,
it?
bro.
Go check it out. I don't know. You tell me.
You made music?
We'll
on
see.
it, bro?
We'll see.
Let me plug me in, bro. Please.
I think me and Josh have a song on there. Yeah, I think
Is
we
it
did.
Han Swan?
No, it's me and him before that. We
Is
made
it
a.
LP and L?
It's kind of that, yeah. So
I need that, bro. You better plug me in.
I'm not
after
gonna
this,
log
bro.
in after this and fair.
I need that.
Yeah,
I need all the unreleased tracks.
Ooh, there's a lot.
And yeah, bro. So a lot of people were just buying red bandana bags from me, bro. And that was like my number one seller for a hot minute.
Damn, that's pretty cool.
And then yeah, bro.
It's a good feeling, huh?
It was cool, man. It was cool. And then I started doing the patchwork stuff. And then 2020, Urban Outfitters hit me up. We did some work.
How'd that happen? Did they find you?
They just found me on Instagram.
Oh,
They
shit.
emailed me. I thought it was fake. I was like, hey, Zoom me right now if y'all are about it. And they Zoom me, and in the background there's some people folding clothes. I was like, oh shit.
Damn.
So you get it.
You were selling on Urban Outfitters? Is that what
Yeah,
happened?
we did a whole collaboration, bro. It was like 20 pieces, and that thing sold right out.
Damn, that's
was pretty lit,
That is
bro.
pretty cool.
It was crazy. It was during the pandemic too, so I was like, oh, that's cool. Like,
Sounds like.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
it was cool, man. It was cool. How did you get your start with this? That's what I've always wanted to know.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you said, consuming a lot of podcasts.
Okay.
And
What was your
then,
favorites? Like,
take a guess. You can probably
Joe
find it.
Rogan.
There you go.
You
Nah.
rocking that.
Well, I was listening to a lot of Joe
rocking.
Rogan and just all his friends.
Yeah.
And then he had James Hetfield, the lead singer of Metallica, on there.
Okay.
And my world changed after that.
I haven't
was
seen that
like-
episode. I'll check that out.
And I was like, I've said this again. I'll tell it again. We were at a party once because I've been doing this for a long time. Like,
Yeah, I've seen.
well, no, I mean I remember in high school and when I was in baseball, I
you been
would
going that
act like I
hard?
had a mic. Like
Oh,
what we
dang.
did at the first Friday.
Yeah,
I've been doing that since
I
high
didn't know
school.
you were going that.
But we
hard,
were
dude.
never recording it. We were
It was
just
just
fucking
like-
around.
Yeah.
Voice memo.
And so I was doing that at a party, and the guy was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "It's my podcast." And he was like, "Oh, let me check it out." I didn't have one, so I was like, "Well, tomorrow it's gonna be called the Snake Pit Rattlesnake Roy," and
Okay.
that's literally how I started it. And then we would just fucking record.
That's sick, bro.
I don't even know what we said those first 50 episodes.
That's what you're probably just talking.
No, bad things probably, but I don't know. We were young and drunk.
Man.
Sorry.
So wow, I didn't know it was that early.
Yeah, man. I was thinking
That's
about that
cool.
when we were out there at the first Friday last time. I was like, fuck, I've been doing this for a long time. I didn't know I was doing it. Yeah, so
It's just progressive.
yeah, and then
I seen you're like at like 230 some episodes already.
yeah, just dropped 232. This is 236.
That's hard.
So you just keep going.
I thought y'all were just doing this maybe like every week. I didn't know you were just like.
Hell, we do it like
Every other day.
2 times for this one, and then we do the conversation.
I thought y'all had the horror show.
Pirate
We're like
Radio.
7 fucking things.
Dang, I
a day.
didn't know y'all were like that.
And then we do Lords of Film.
Hey, I can. Hey,
Are you going out to the movie night?
yeah, hell yeah.
You
It's
better
Days
be
and
there.
Confused, bro.
You better be there.
It's this Wednesday, right?
This Wednesday.
Okay,
419?
Cool. Yeah.
yeah,
419.
419.
Yeah.
So when this episode drops,
love
you
to.
better have been there, people,
Pull up to that.
or
Yeah.
else. Or
Dazed and Confused. Who doesn't love that movie?
That's fucking. This gonna be
It's a
cool.
classic, bro.
It's gonna be
It's a
good.
feel good movie.
It is, bro.
Like it's just literally
Like you remember when you saw it, bro.
yeah.
Did movies have any influence on your
Oh yeah.
making of the clothes?
Oh yeah. Belly with DMX and Nas. That's my favorite movie. The Big Lebowski. We did the Bowling Collection.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
With Nas and DMX.
Yeah,
Oh.
bro. Belly
Gonna say-
changed my life, bro. And Paid in Full. Man, what else? Shadas. Man, there was just a lot of crime movies. Goodfellas.
Love that.
I love like the trench coats they would wear and just things like that.
Oh shit.
And so, do movies inspire you, bro?
Certain movies
Yeah.
with photography. Not really. I mean, at the end of this month marks my first year in photography, and I just really been geeking.
Yeah, you've been going ham.
But like, I watched like a lot of movies, documentaries on photographers. One of my buddies sent me like a playlist on YouTube. That shit's crazy. Like just how every different photographer has a different style, or just like learning about different photographers and the way they see photography. You know what I'm saying? Like, I only started photography because it's just a stepping stone of what I want to do. Next year, I really want to start like and launch clothing brands. And so like, I really want to be hands-on to what I want to do, to the point where like, oh, I don't need a photographer. I already know. I got the connections. I got models, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just really like, past 3 years, I've been just networking with people and just that open doors. But like, I feel like the camera really got me into those doors. So that's another thing too. But with movies, bro, I've watched so many. I don't even know what they're called. But the documentary.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I had to think about that for a second, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
But with the documentaries, I saw one. Just like it's basically all in the Northeast, like in New York. Like there was this street photographer he worked for New York Times. He was like in the fashion, like he just stood in the corner with a blue jacket, with a hat, and with a camera, and just what is like see. He's just scouting around, just like who got steez, and just, you know what I'm saying. And then he posted on the New York Times, you know. And then I saw a badass documentary of this woman. Her name's Vivian Meyer, and that like she was a photographer her whole life living, and it wasn't until she died she got discovered, and all her work got discovered. She never like
That's crazy.
developed nothing, and then somebody bought it in an auction from like what is it, those storage units.
Oh,
Somebody
yeah.
bought them out and they scanned them and printed them. They're like, bro, this is crazy work. And she got discovered after she died, so like, you know, she left something behind. But at the same time, with that, how I see it is just like I'm phrasing moments in time to the point where like the future generation could see what the now once was.
Do you know how to develop film?
No, that's
Dude.
why I have my film lab in Scottsdale.
Dude, in middle school, thank God, when I took a photography class, and they taught us how to develop film. It was
That's it.
like
Like the
I'm sure if I
dark room
got it back in the dark room, I could like relearn it.
Yeah.
Did
And
you
I
go
was
to
like,
Hutch?
Yeah. I did that.
regret not taking
Oh, it was
photography
such
as
a
an
fun-
elective.
It was cool.
I took art
That's
and had to make
crazy y'all have
stupid
photography.
collages.
I went to-
Art is beautiful. Like I did art until my senior year. Like people wanted me in the yearbook and whatnot, and I'm like, nah, bro. Like I was just really big on sports. Like I literally didn't pick up a camera until I was 22 years old last year. So,
Dang.
like, it don't matter what time frame. Like the now's the perfect time to start is 10 years ago or it's now. You know what I'm saying? And that's the beautiful part of it. Is just like it don't matter how old you're. Like, you know, there's some people that are ill ass photographers I've seen in documentaries where they didn't pick up a camera till they're like 50, 55. You know, so like it doesn't matter. I feel like it doesn't matter when you start your craft or some because
So what would make somebody a good photographer?
Like with me, I feel like I'm like one of the illest photographers because it's not just like, oh, I'm here to take a picture. It's like I'm really big on like, you know, because there's a method to my madness, and like I'm really big on like getting to know the person because I'm very like personal, up close portrait, like really getting your bubble. But in order to make you feel comfortable, like there's times where like I talk to the model and I'm just like, we go on a walk or we go get something to drink, go get a coffee, and I get to ask them about themselves. And then when we get done with that, I'm just like, you know, I'm gonna have you like climb on some things, jump off some things. Like I got a speaker, we can play your playlist, and then boom, like that just breaks the ice. And then some are insecure, some are models, legit models, so they know what they're doing. But what I'm saying is, it's more the fact of having the model comfortable with you. That's what makes you a good photographer.
Dude, we did a photo shoot for our clothing like 2 years ago. Right?
That was so fun.
And when because you said music, once he started playing like the music I wanted to hear, I was
bro,
like,
you just-
fuck,
you got
it
in
was
you're
over.
in
I was
your-
like,
I feel like maybe like a good camera too. Like the camera you invest in would probably help that too.
But it like,
is it? I don't know.
but like the music like set the vibe,
That's
and after that you were like, "Let's go,
Yeah, it was
let's
the music that
go!"
set the
Like
vibe
you were
for
like
me.
so
Oh,
hyped.
snap.
It's the vibes, like
Yeah.
Shout out Cade.
Yeah,
that's
Shout
what I'm
out
saying.
Cade, for
It's
real.
Cade,
it was
like,
hectic. Yeah.
he knows
Yeah,
what's
he's the one
up.
who took those pictures.
So that's what I'm saying. It's just like, it's not what camera you use, because if you really want to geek about it, you can learn about it. And dude, I have a $300 camera, and
Don't tell people that. They don't need to know the
It don't
price.
even matter like the price of it. Like there's people that like start off with a $5,000 camera, and my like, you know what I'm saying. So it doesn't matter what kind of camera you have. It just matters of like the knowledge you invest in.
I just don't want nobody running up on you. That's what I mean.
Have you used
Don't
any
be
of those
telling nobody
cameras that
prices.
Emilio gave you?
Do what?
Have you used any of those cameras that Emilio gave you?
No,
Not
I
yet.
haven't. Nah, I'm just like learning about it. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta. I'm really big on like analyzing, and then from there I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna get in the field. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like, I'm really big on like, but yeah, I'm shout out Emilio, bro. Thank
Cool
you, bro.
dude.
He
Factual.
gave me so many cameras. I'm just like, bro.
Yeah, he gave him like a box of cameras.
Yeah.
Nice.
You gave me some fabric yesterday.
Film fabric.
Film
Film
fabric.
I'm second-handed up in this bitch, but
Oh, shit. I told you.
I told you I had a mask for you, bro.
nah, it's all good. But at the end of it all, it's just like, you know, I'm grateful for everyone that I know and everyone I will meet, and with everything, it's just like, I'm just gonna go ballistic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just wanted to know, like, I'm not trying to, like, pick on you or anything, but,
Yeah.
like, what would be the difference between me taking a picture of my iPhone and you using, you know, your camera?
It's what
You
I
just
know.
said it. You, like, you're in that motherfucker. I'm just standing there trying to, you're,
Yeah.
like, living it. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's really just what you know, man. Like the difference between me and another photographer is like, not just like you being in it for as long as that, you know what I'm saying? But it's more the fact of like, no,
I think you hit it on the head with you're capturing somebody's bubble.
yeah.
Like, I didn't think about it like that way.
And there's different.
You're catching,
niches.
because you can tell on these pictures, like, I didn't even, like,
Yeah.
you're in, like, you feel like you're back.
can't even
Well,
see
I
it.
guess because we were behind the scenes and
Oh,
in
yeah.
that shit, so it
But
was
at the same
fucking cool.
time, yeah, like I just sent out like what I got with my digital camera, but when I got with my film camera, these gonna go stupid. And like,
So that's a film camera?
Yeah, they're not even
Yeah.
they're not even
They're not
developed
even
yet. I
ready.
haven't even.
And you have to
seen
send them to
them.
Scottsdale?
Their own- Yeah.
Shout out to them.
Well, yes.
Please hurry.
They usually take a week, but I told them I really want these to be like pro scans.
No rush, but rush that shit, please.
Hey man,
No rush, but hurry.
I really wanted to let the hype die down a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? So
Why?
really,
Bro? Shit been cranking.
people can really see like the cool shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like I just got like really mostly on film. Like it was Key and Guap. You know, because they're the two guys I really just like.
So what did it feel like
Started
behind the
off first.
scenes too?
Dude, I was just like, I pulled up when like the girls were doing their makeup at like pretty early, and like it was just like, I was just everywhere, just like
It was a vibe in there.
filling in, you know.
Yeah.
And then I went to go get ready myself. I came back and everybody was just getting dressed and just went there and what's it called? It was all on film, so I couldn't see what they look like. So I can't wait till they get sent to me. But
It was it was
It's
fucking
crazy.
cool, man.
That show was crazy,
dude,
bro.
man,
So how are you
yeah.
as a creator, as a part of it? What's your next? You're riding the wave, which you should.
Oh, my next
but,
thing is, you know,
like,
I'll
how
get
you
ready
feeling?
to
How you
release-
feeling now?
Get ready to
Post it.
release like those pieces. Those are like my summer collection. Most of
Oh,
those,
that's
like
right,
the
okay.
denim and the patchwork stuff.
Mhm.
The leather and the varsity jackets are from the fall. And like I got all my fall shit ready, so I just get ready to release those. We got to take the photo shoot for those too.
They ain't ready for the spot, man.
I found the craziest spot, bro.
Where you at?
I don't want to give it
I'm
out.
just kidding.
Yeah,
man.
no.
That was- yeah.
Hey, I'll tell y'all, bro. I don't mind.
No, I don't give a fuck. I'm just kidding.
It's a trail in Ransom Canyon.
Oh, okay. Well,
Organic vibes.
It's so beautiful,
well,
bro.
I like it how like he's really with it with being outside.
Yeah.
Because I hate like I know it's gonna come with it later, you know, doing studio work, but I really like being outside. You know what I'm saying? Because like literally you could be here, walk for like 10 minutes, you're in a whole different space. Like it's just like instead of like, oh, it's a bad drop, this, that, the third. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm willing to do it later on with my clothing brands. But
I don't like backdrops, man.
I just don't like studio because it's just like I want to say you're limited, but it's just like you have to mess with the lights and do this. But and at the same time, like you go outside, it's natural. It's like there's greenery. And that's why I like Key.
It's
Like,
nature, bro.
And like I remember when
Mhm.
very early in this project I sent you a message
Yeah.
and I introduced
That was when we
myself.
first like started talking to each other, bro. Like,
yeah, and I was just kind of like, what is like your statement? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Or like what drives you? And one of the first things you said was, I like nature and I like greenery.
bro,
I like my pieces to be outside, you know, and like that's like something that motivated you.
nature.
one of the things I don't know if this is private. If it is, I'll cut it out.
Yeah.
That I respect about you is because she told me you were the first one always responding.
Yeah,
You were
right.
the like you and Guap were the ones on top of
bro. It's
like y'all were like ding, ding.
Because we've talked to a lot of people from all kinds of fucking different backgrounds, and the one thing that I now that we've been preaching actually recently is like being a professional. You gotta be
Yeah.
a fucking professional.
I like being on time,
You know-
professional. Because like, what if this was important?
Yeah. Well,
What if like our reputation was on the line?
I mean, it was. I think So.
Nah, it really was.
Well, every moment you gotta look at it like that.
you
I
gotta
think,
be
anyways.
on time, things like that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, if you really want to get what you want, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I'm
was
really
cool.
big on communication. Like,
Yeah.
I have so much respect for him, you know, and just people in general who just like are not scared to tell me what's up. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
bro.
Like it's not hard to like be like, oh, I can't make it, or you know, communicate with me. And that's what happens sometimes with photographers. You know, some people just bail out on you. They don't hit you up, or like you tell them like, you know, but you know, I have respect for those type of people that really just like carry themselves and like, you know, they're like, cool, like this is what's going on. I'm sorry, you know, and that's who Key is, and
Yeah, bro.
you know, I
You gotta communicate.
look
with
up to
people.
that. So, you know, I do the same.
Hell yeah, you got.
You know.
That's what, just a message that I want to put out there for you young folks is that, yeah, talent fucking matters, obviously, but
Respect.
that being a professional, I think
Oh
is
yeah,
going to get you.
that's a big.
At
Part
least
of
get
it,
you
bro.
your foot in the door, and then you let your talent talk.
Yeah,
But you got to be like, because I just know, I even doing this, I know like people don't communicate. Sometimes I do that sometimes. My bad,
Yeah.
I'm not the best at
You're
it.
not perfect.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to learn, but
Well, I'm on my phone so much. Like I'm gonna see
Yeah.
the message. Like
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like
yeah.
I know you see me.
I know a lot of people are like that.
I
That's
was
why
like,
I'm like,
bro, like, don't act so important. Like,
For real? Like who are you, bro? Like,
just keep it a stack, bro. Just let me know what's up with you. Like, it's not hard.
That's exactly.
It's not hard. Like,
Nah, for
and then
real.
plus, like, I feel like communication could take you, like, into like so many different spaces, like you'll never, just by talking to someone, it could change your life. Not just being professional, but like.
And well, the thing is, it's just like
being out there.
If you are willing to commit to like whatever like your line is, whether it's like designer, photographer, podcaster, if you want to present yourself as like top tier, you gotta like step up into that.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So it's just like it's almost like you have to like be like intentional with it. You know what I mean? Like you have to act like it's like already like your career and that's like your bread and butter. Like you have to like just respect it like so.
Yeah, you have to carry yourself the way you want to be seen. Like
it's amazing how
you kind of have to be delusional.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I have this screenshot in my phone.
Yeah.
And it says like, what does like future you or like the perfect you have, like how do they smell, how do they walk, how do they dress, what do they eat, and that's just facts. Like what do they drive, and it's just kind of like you have to act like it's already coming or it's already yours, and
who embodied that for me, who put me onto that? A$AP Rocky.
Max B for me.
A$AP Rocky was like,
A$AP Rocky, how you
he's say? Fucking well, before that was Lil Wayne and then it was A$AP Rocky. You have to be like, I hate saying it like that, but you gotta be cool. You just gotta be cool with everything you fucking do. And I was like, you gotta live it. Yeah. That's why I think I like clothes so much now that I'm like I like the way I that is just how you present yourself to the world. Yeah. Facts. And it's so fucking cool. Like just you can wear whatever you fucking like. You know what we were talking about earlier. I used to wear streetwear and all that shit, and then I started listening to country music and shit. But it's just so fun. It's so fun to like. Especially like First Fridays, you can really fucking step out.
You see cool outfits.
It's really fun. It's really fun to step out.
You see like every style.
Cool. Yeah, for real. Crazy. It is. It's weird and it's cool. We saw a furry. We interviewed a furry. Yeah, we interviewed a furry.
Have you seen the Rick Owens furry?
No, you looked at this.
R.O.
Yeah, bro.
It's Rick Owens?
That dude's amazing.
Yeah, it's just a Rick Owens. It's just a dude on Twitter.
One of the coolest dudes on the planet.
He's just a furry that dresses in Rick Owens. It is the funniest thing to me.
Brad, this guy is one of the coolest motherfuckers alive.
Look at that.
I don't know if you can find him, bro. He's on Twitter. He's out there. He's out there.
He's lurking.
But yeah,
we will find you.
In First Friday.
Yeah, bro. He's just a dude that I've just seen in Rick Owens and Chrome Hearts, but he wears his furry, but he wears the fits over it. It's the wildest thing.
I wish I could afford Chrome Hearts.
Chrome Hearts.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, bro. It used to be a motorcycle brand.
Yeah, because
all the rappers just found it.
Motley Crue used to wear a lot.
Yeah,
bro. That's how I found out about it. They like all their cool silver and shit that they wear. It's all.
Jim Jones and Dipset put me on whenever I was younger.
Yeah.
There you go.
What the
Did you find him?
Is that it?
Yes,
Is he wearing Rick Owens?
Yeah.
That might be him, bro. Yeah, bro. Oh, that's him. Anyway. That's him, bro. That is him. Yeah, bro.
Oh, hell no. Key, that's some shit you do.
Good for him.
I ain't no fucking furry.
Good for him, I guess.
But I do like his Rick Owens, though.
Yeah, I know.
But
I'm saying, like, you'd put your own, like, shit on with Rick Owens.
A head covering is totally different from being a furry. That is a scarf.
A scarf.
Shout out to him for doing that, I guess.
It is. Hey, people can believe in their own things, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't discriminate. It's just not for me.
Saying another thing, but fuck it, who gives a fuck?
You gotta let people do their thing, man.
So how often are you, like, creating pieces?
Every day, honestly, bro. Like, because it's just like, I just love sewing. Like...
Yeah. Is it just like a hobby? Like, not a hobby, but is it just kind of like something you just do?
Yeah. Like, why not? If I just got fabric, I'm going to think of something to make.
Yeah.
Like, why not, bro? Why wouldn't I?
So you said this is your summer collection?
Yeah. The one I showed mostly.
So when would your next collection drop? Because I know you told me it's already finished, right?
I don't know. I'm watering up my eye. I'm sorry.
Hey, bro.
It was a little smoky.
Getting a little emotional.
Drop it as soon as summer's over. Like,
I don't know when I'm gonna drop it. I'm the worst with release dates, honestly, bro. Because it's like I be thinking one day and I'm just like, just surprise, guys, my post on Instagram, it's released.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, I'm terrible with release dates. I know for sure when I want to drop the fall collection. That's like in October.
Mm-hmm.
The summer collection was kind of just like, hey, we're doing this fashion show. When Sophia hit me up,
Mm-hmm.
and then like I had like a couple patchwork pieces ready,
Mm-hmm.
and we had started talking about, oh, it's gonna be like for Earth Day, and I was like, I got just the idea for that, and I just went to cooking, bro.
Just
What were some of the most difficult parts of this fashion show for you?
Honestly,
Because you've done one before, right? Or done two?
Yeah, I've done two before. I did one in Philly and I did one in LA. Couldn't be there in person, but I was there like virtually because like they're during the pandemic and like coming after the pandemic. So like it was kind of a weird situation, you know. That was a weird time.
It would be weird.
It was a weird time, bro. So I had to be there virtually. But yeah, bro, fucking this was like in person. This was super crazy. Like as far as like being backstage, I didn't get to see none of the show.
Yeah, me
Just
neither.
Like you were doing makeup, I was having to get like we had the collaboration pieces, and those were like some long ass dresses, so I had to help get the models dressed,
Then we had to
make
get
sure
the
like their makeup didn't get fucked up, like.
I was,
And, yeah, bro.
I was dancing.
They said you was turning up,
I
bro.
was dancing and taking pictures, bro.
Yeah, I seen you in there.
I was tweaking. Dude, I can't wait till K drops the whole fucking thing, man.
Bro, I want to see his whole footage because he got footage from the very beginning of like the first meeting to like the fucking show.
He's been
bro.
documenting everything.
Nice.
Yeah, bro.
You better have all the like makeup and hair people pull up to
I'm already getting a list of people to RSVP.
like,
Yeah,
yo,
bro.
you gotta be there because
We're
y'all
coming.
missed out.
Yeah, we're
But
coming.
y'all made it amazing. Like the hair was beautiful and crazy and just different and
Thank
nothing
you.
I've ever
Y'all
seen
did y'all
before.
thing.
Like when I was there, like I was like,
No,
whoa!
it was crazy.
It was
It was
bro.
such a little vibe in that
Yeah.
kitchen. I loved it.
Y'all put like flowers on their face and like extendo clip, you know. I was like, that's hard.
Shout out
That's
Sammy, Megan,
Yeah,
Lisa,
bro.
everybody.
Shout out.
The whole makeup team, hair team, they cooked out there.
For
Wish
sure.
people,
So,
if
yeah.
you missed it, you missed a good
You
fucking
missed
time,
it, bro.
people.
The streets
Fucking-
were talking. They said it was a big thing.
I had so many people like slide
Yeah,
up
bro.
on my stories like, oh, that's some FOMO right there. They,
Yeah, bro. They
Good,
said
they should
my mom
have it.
told me whenever they were walking out, there was mad people trying to come in, still trying to see what was up.
mm,
Damn.
We did the thing, bro.
Yeah.
that shit was packed, bro. It was
I know.
hot.
I got on stage and I was like, fuck, there's a goddamn lot of people. Motherfucker.
Sworn,
I just-
But
I
that's how
froze.
you were rehearsing it.
I just froze. I was like,
You did.
I was
But
like-
I heard you out there and I got so excited. I was like, oh,
fuck.
it's showtime for
I
real,
did, dude.
bro.
I froze. I was like, God damn it.
I was right behind you, bro.
It'd be all right.
Yeah.
It just all came out after that. I was like, God damn, there's a lot of people.
I'd be nervous too, bro.
It was cool.
Like,
It was a cool
300,
time.
400 people in the room.
At least the most we fit was $2.99 in there. So there's definitely at least
There was
$2.99. Like,
People
maybe
even in
305.
the
And
near
then so think of the
restroom.
people in the little art area, and then that were on the outside trying to come in still.
Mhm.
Yeah, bro.
Dude.
Leslie said she was like, she closed the doors originally,
Uh-huh.
and then whenever someone popped open the doors, she was like, why is the light on, bro? She said it was hella people, bro.
Wow.
Man, what a good time. That was pretty awesome.
What a Friday, bro. That was a first Friday
That
successful.
was worth it.
man. Like,
6 weeks worth of hard work,
6
and then
weeks
it
worth
was
of
like,
hard work, bro.
damn.
We did that.
and then it was like, that's it. Like it was just like, fuck, it's over. Like
Yeah.
it was crazy.
Yeah.
How
But
was
so
your
fast.
how was your final rest day? When did you rest? When was your rest? day?
Thursday,
Thursday. How was that?
it was so good.
I slept all day on mine, bro.
Yeah,
Did you get to rest? How was your rest? day?
I
When,
just
After the
took
show.
naps.
dude, I got sick the next day. Like, I think I was like holding it off till like Saturday, and I was like, it felt like shit Saturday. I was sick. I was like, I was just fucking holding it off till today because I didn't do
man.
shit. I slept like 20 hours that day, dude. It was like,
that was
because
crazy.
I could feel it in my throat that on Friday. I was like, fuck, I gotta talk. I'm gonna do it no matter what. But fuck, dude, this is gonna. And then so Saturday, I didn't do shit. I was like, but I was thinking about that, how like weird it was at the end. Like it was just like, it's over. See you.
Yeah, it was
like,
over,
just like,
bro.
what?
It was like once it cleared out,
Yeah.
I kind of just sat in there for a little bit. I was like, it's like all this is just empty now.
Yeah.
Like,
It's kind of weird.
It was
Really
weird,
did.
like going in to like get my stuff. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, like I guess I'll go.
Yeah, bro. I kind of decompressed in there for a little bit.
Yeah.
And like I was like, wow,
Just
like
reminiscing.
it was just so empty after, bro. Like all you heard was just me.
Yeah, what a cool time, dude. What a fucking cool time. There needs to be more of that here in Lubbock, people.
We will do it, bro. We'll do it.
More
Budding artists are gonna do a fall. We're gonna do something for the fall. We have to do something for the fall. We will do something for the fall.
Open.
I'm gonna do something for the fall.
There you go. Fuck it, if not, you do it, you know? Hell yeah.
And I'll get the budding artist hair and makeup team to do it.
Again.
If they're down.
We are.
May y'all be down?
We are.
That shows.
Do you have a website?
Yeah, Keyjohnson.com.
That's where you really
It's
saw it.
locked right now just because I'm getting ready to go up on my price. Just because, like, one, bro, I went hard, bro. Like, I feel like I leveled up. Like,
You deserve it.
Sophia helped level me up with, she blessed me with a giant ass toe of leather.
Nice.
And I went to work.
Mm-hmm.
I made some nice pants out of that. And so that leveled me up, bro. I feel like, so I got to go up on my price. So that's what we're in the process of doing. So the site's locked right now. But it's just Keyjohnson.com. It's just my name.
As you should, bro.
Is raw materials, are they hard to get? Like leather, is that expensive?
They're a little up there, bro.
Yeah.
It's a little up there, bro. And but her dad, her dad was he's just an upholstery guy. So he just had all that scrap.
Damn, just
And I'm like, I know what I can do with that scrap. But
hey,
Going crazy.
I love leather. Denim leather.
Pants.
you want some, bro? I got none. I only got blue leather left over, but shit.
What the fuck am I gonna do? You know, I don't know how to fucking.
It's blue leather, bro. It's nice.
What am I gonna do with it?
Wear it.
Like you have like pieces to wear?
Shit, I'll make you
I'll
something,
wear it
bro.
on here.
You know I'm nice.
I'll wear it on here if you give it to me.
You know I rock with you, bro. I'll make you something, bro.
You heard it here, people. You know.
Blue pants, blue shorts. It's about to get hot if it's about to be leather. You might want some shorts. bro.
Jorts.
So some lords.
Get some.
Break out the Lord.
No, yeah,
He
make me
was
some
swimming
jorts.
in the jorts last summer.
Bro.
Make me some
You were
jorts.
swimming in jorts.
I
in the
sleep in
jorts.
jorts. I don't give a
How
fuck.
heavy was that?
Who gives a fuck?
He was like,
My nuts are
he
hanging
was
out.
Dude, hold me
sloppy.
down, bro.
I tell her.
So gross.
I love
So
denim.
those were just like your swim trunks.
Yeah, they're like my underwear. Give a fuck. So here's
Do you know how insane that is?
here's-
Do y'all hear this, man?
here's the problem.
That's my
Here,
mood.
let me just let me give a little. Like I love Texas. Like don't get me wrong.
Texas
I
is
love.
great.
The crazy thing is, I like to wear like jackets and I like to wear leather.
Oh yeah.
You
If it's
can't.
hot.
You out here in this fucking heat wearing a fucking jacket, you're a fucking psychopath. So what I was gonna say was
my
like
fit over anything.
the one respect I have for like New York, even though I've never been there, is like it's a cool place to be like cold.
Yeah.
Like, you can wear cool shit.
You can wear anything,
Yeah,
bro.
you know. Here, I'm not gonna do that. But so I do like denim. I like a lot of denim. So
Bro, why
I'm
not?
you know in the summer I'm wearing my jorts.
All
I'm
you gotta
sleeping in
do
my jorts. I don't
the
give a
key
fuck. You know.
to wearing heavy things in the summer, a lot of water.
I drink. I drink too much. I
It's
drink.
like admitting you're fighting for your life. Just like stay hydrated.
Like I'll wear like
Bro, because I don't care, bro. If I want to look nice, I'm gonna put on the denim jacket.
Straight
I'm gonna
face.
put it on, bro.
like denim jacket. Yeah, but
100 degrees
we're talking like the fringe leather jacket that I was wearing. You
I've
can't
seen
wear that in the
bro.
summertime
Yeah, you
here.
can, bro. I'm telling
I'm
you.
not gonna do that.
Watch me do it. Let me get that for one day.
The fringe jacket that you gave me in the summertime when I'm like out and about
And-
like, running errands and shit in the summer.
He got to get you with a rattlesnake or a snake garments snake fit.
Snake skin, you want some? I'll find you some snake skin, bro.
Snake skin.
That'd be
I do want a snake
That
skin
could be
blazer.
like your new fit for the show, bro.
Yo.
You know what?
You guys
We're
heard
gonna
it.
find something, bro.
You got 6 months or however long till
You moving away?
till October or whenever fall is,
Don't leave us.
whenever the next show is. That's what I'm saying.
Shit.
You were crying on this
I
podcast. You're
am, bro.
making
My
me
eyes
sad.
mad watery. I don't know why.
You want a
It's-
tissue?
It's a lot of emotions.
Nah, I'm cool. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
You've came so far, Key. Just let it out.
Just
I don't
let
know
it
why
out,
my
bro.
eyes mad watery.
We cried on here
I don't
before.
know.
We cried out here with Sophia, and then
That's
Yeah.
okay. Same shit
Thank you,
happens
bro.
to me.
I watched that pod. It was very emotional.
it was.
I
dude,
am
was
kind
Oh
of
my
like,
emotional.
god. I was all like
I damn near
embarrassed.
cried, bro.
Shout out to the
Nah, yeah, we're good now.
Roy, would you ever sport something like this?
Absolutely. That exact
See, bro,
fit.
that's what I was thinking, bro.
No,
I
go
saw I saw something like that was like suede recently. That was
I was
kind of
wearing that
exactly
exact
like
one.
that, but it's just suede,
But a bigger buckle.
Yeah, with my Texas buck.
bro.
And your
you want to be
necklaces.
full
and the
sueded out?
jorts.
The suede man
Whatever, dude. I don't. You know.
for the next show, bro.
There you go.
The SWAT.
That one, right? That's a sweet little fucking
My goal
piece.
for the next show, I didn't have time because my sewing machine broke, but I was really wanting to make stuff for everybody, like little tote bags or something, just because I was so thankful. But the sewing machine broke. That hoe exploded on me, bro.
What?
Leather.
Yeah, bro.
You overused it or what?
Oh yeah, bro. I was
shit.
doing like
How long did you have that sewing machine?
about 3 years, and it's nothing. It's just like a regular heavy duty singer machine. Not something you're supposed to be working with leather. Not at all. Yeah, no business. So that really grinded that hoe down, bro. And so like I just had to fix it myself, MacGyver style. So we're back up and running though. But yeah, bro, like I couldn't do the things I wanted to do. I was really wanting to get everybody totes or something, like just because like, man, we really worked hard, bro. Like for real.
So why the handbags? Can you explain to me why you do the handbags?
Because why not, bro?
I'm just asking.
You can
I
wear a
don't-
bag with anything, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
Literally, bro. You can wear a skirt.
can I
can
put
wear a
my
bag.
pistol in there?
Yeah, bro. Shit.
There you go.
I'll show you mine right now.
Don't pull that out.
Bro,
right
you
now.
know what, bro? When I first started, when I was doing those bandana bags, I was getting the wildest messages when I first started, bro. Like, there was people carrying pints of drinks in their bags. Like, I seen a dude carrying 2 pints and like an ounce in his shit. I seen dudes carrying guns in their shit, bro. And it legit,
The
I was
gun,
like,
I understand, not the
I was like,
pint.
yo, y'all do not need to be sending me these incriminating ass messages of what y'all are holding in y'all's bags. Like,
Fucking idiots. Jesus.
hey, man, it was young kids, man. They're wild.
You gotta get off that fucking drugs, man. I'm all for bearing arms, but doing fucking lean and all that. You
Yeah,
gotta get
bro,
off that
like-
shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, these kids were insane, bro. The messages they would send me, just all the things they were just holding in their bag. And I'm like, yo, I'm good, man. I'm just here to design the bag, bro. Like,
Yeah.
that is none of my business from here out.
That's your bag.
Jesus.
Probably the wildest messages, this one dude, I'm not, like, he really said, bro, he's like, how many peas can this hold? Ungrailed. Like,
Yeah, that's why they delete the messages.
damn, that's exactly why they delete their messages now, bro.
He was dead serious too.
He was dead because he
Jeez.
made the purchase.
He was
But
God.
that was his first message on our first interaction. He was like, how many peas can this hold? I was like, I don't fucking know,
You
bro.
tell me,
Like,
brother.
no comment.
what do you think, buddy? I'll tell you the
Oh,
measurements.
Just fill her up.
You are crazy. Son of a bitch. God bless you, whoever you were.
At the same time,
Hey, that one got me crying for real. Though.
you can never have too much bag too, man. Like ever. You know what I mean? Like
Well, I mean, yeah,
keep a bag
you
inside
fucking,
of
you guys have got it. I never had a bag.
Never had a bag. You
Nah,
never tried to throw one on? Going through TSA, nothing.
I don't fly. I don't know, so.
bro,
I
you
love
never
flying.
went on a flight.
Yeah, I've been on a flight before, but never had
Not
like
on the regular.
had a backpack. Backpack guy. I don't know.
Bro, I barely hopped on my first.
You just got to
flight
be cool
last
enough to wear the backpack and the bag.
year. Just rock it, bro.
I just.
What they gonna try to charge me? I'm gonna throw it in the backpack then.
There you go.
Mhm.
There you go. Man.
That's what I'm saying. You can put the bag inside the bag.
It's definitely a cool accessory. I'm just trying to. I'm
I
not
love
one of those
bags,
guys
bro.
that wear.
Yeah,
them,
bro.
so.
I feel like you can wear it with anything, men or women. You can wear it with anything, bro.
Facts.
Is it difficult designing for women?
No, at first it was, but I figured out the thing that was tripping me up was like the waist to leg ratio. And the men ain't got no ass.
Higher waist and also like a
Hey,
more,
that's I
like,
don't.
almost like a more like tapered
No, yeah, we're
waist.
built
Yeah,
different. That's
yeah.
just
So
the
I
truth.
finally just recently figured it out, bro. And so now I'm gonna start doing the women's pants soon. But yeah, bro, men ain't got the cheeks, bro. So like,
You should make
I don't
like
look, so I mean,
women's
you know.
chinos.
Yeah.
Saying that though, when a dude does have cheeks, you do notice. But other than that, you don't notice. You're like, damn, that dude
hey
got a lot of-
man, I gotta keep it a
Hey,
buck,
man,
bro.
right? Keep it a buck.
Yeah, bro. Like,
You notice when a dude's got a dumpster,
yeah, you got that
Damn.
dump truck, bro.
All right, fucker.
Nah,
Other than that,
nah,
but,
bro.
yeah. But women are, that's what I meant. They're built different.
Yeah, bro. So that was the thing that was tripping me up was the waist
They
thing.
built
So
different.
but we are, bro.
Mhm.
If you want to get biological, we can. I don't know.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying because when people say I'm built different, I'm just
Yeah,
like,
I got
no,
that dog in me,
I
baby.
got that dog.
Jen don't got that dog. Yeah,
No.
yes, you do. Actually,
Actually,
yes,
I
you
do.
do got that dog in you. You do.
We all have a dog in us, bro. Somewhere deep down inside your soul, it's in there.
It's up to you to
You just
find it.
gotta reach. You just gotta bring it out.
Challenge yourself
You
and
got that
find
goat
it.
in you.
Exactly, bro. Like you just gotta step outside the box. Get uncomfortable.
How does one do that? We've been trying to tell people that.
how you get uncomfortable, man. I don't want to say hard times, but hard times do make you get uncomfortable. But you know, just doing things different. Shoot, changing up your day. Whatever your routine is, change it up.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When they asked me to MC, I was like, I do not want to do this.
That's
and
exactly
I was
how
just
you
like,
do it, bro.
don't ask me. And then show it. And then, so look, you know, post it. You can say all you want, you know, after the fact. But I was like, damn, I'm glad I did that. Like, that's what we talked about on the Patreon, patreon.com/SnakePit where just like, you got to challenge yourself.
Tier
like,
for $1.
The dollar tier conversation pit. You know, like, I know, like, not everybody gets to do these fashion shows and not everybody's going to get to do cool, bigger things. But you can still challenge yourself to, like, be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You got to be uncomfortable.
Yeah, I got a little uncomfortable with this because I was like, I only did like lingerie pieces before. And so I was like, I want to do a dress now. I want to actually do women's wear.
That was the extent of your women's wear before? Just lingerie?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What do you,
Nice.
for real? Do you have any pictures of that?
It's down there somewhere. Go down there.
Don't say nothing, Key. I'm like,
It's right there. Yeah, there's that one. There's another piece if you scroll up.
That's really cool.
Yeah, bro.
exclusive.
That
Do you have your
that
lady in
pink
that?
one?
Nah, man. Nah. I was trying to. Nah, I was wild. That was like a one of one piece.
Yo,
Like,
that's her.
That is pretty cool.
That's gold with the pink.
yeah, man. Yeah, bro.
Kiki do it all.
So how do you design? Go back to that piece, would you? So how do you fucking, like, can you run me through the process of doing something like this?
So I just, think of whatever I want to do is, and then at those times I was modeling everything myself. So I was measuring myself, and then,
You gotta do what you gotta do, baby. Clip it.
Keep going.
yeah, bro. So everything I was modeling myself, and that's how I was figuring those pieces out, bro.
That's what you gotta do. Huh?
You got to, bro.
Okay, I get you. So can you
Yeah,
again?
man.
Can you go back to that for me, please, Bradley? Like, is it like all one piece and you add things to it? Like, how
No,
does
it's all lace.
oh,
It's a two piece. It's a two piece set.
So it's
There's
like-
short shorts and then the bralette, and it's a two piece. And it's
yeah, I'm
all
just
lace.
interested in the mechanics of it all. That's all. I don't understand. Like, how
It had a hook on the back for the bralette.
So is it like just one piece of fabric, or is it like
No, yeah, it's
three pieces of fabric?
So the
for two
bralette was
sections?
like 6 cuts of like triangles because I want to make good quality,
Okay.
So I did like 6 cuts of triangles. Then I did like a big square for the body, cut that down to where I wanted it. 2 big squares actually for the back and front, and then did those, and then made the straps, and then added the hooks on the back, and then the shorts. They're shorts with elastic waistbands.
There you go. There you go. Does somebody own those right now? Did you sell those?
Yes.
Nice.
There's a lady that does own those.
Shout out there.
Shout out to her. She was a nice lady.
There you go. And so that's how it started. Now you're wanting to
No,
get
that's
it.
actually not how it started. Those a lot. The bandana pieces are all archived.
Well, I'm saying for the women's wear.
Yeah, for the women's wear, yeah. But yeah, that's the only bandana piece left. Shout out to my guy 99. He made my website art. If y'all need some good website art,
Where's he from?
California. I met him on Grailed.
Do you sell them, bro?
I used to, man. I was heavy on Grailed. I was hard and heavy, bro. That with the bandana pieces.
What happened?
Grail went up to 10%.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And Grail went up to that 10. And then PayPal was already taking like 4.
Fuck yeah, fucking motherfuckers.
So that was 14. I was coming out of my pocket just off the rip. And that's not even adding like the Cash App and PayPal transfer. Like
That's where they get your ass.
To your
that's
fame.
just the money going into the PayPal, bro. Like
Crazy.
that's another percent. And so it's like I can't do like that. So that was when I set up a website, 2020. Set up my website.
What are you on Squarespace?
Shopify.
Shopify. Is it pretty-
Shopify is cool because you can buy your whole domain for like $14 a month. Not even a month, for a year. The site is $30, but $30 a month. And you get a hella options too. Worth it.
Do they take a good cut from you, or is it?
No, like 5%. Nice little 5.
Everybody's got to get their goddamn.
Yeah, everybody
fucking
gotta
piece.
eat.
Jesus Christ.
It's
You
5%,
gotta
bro.
break bread.
What do you
they
want?
showing Your shit.
PayPal and Grail to eat in your pocket for a 14 piece, or I'll take the 5 from Shopify.
make my own shit.
You hear that, AI? If you're listening, AI, make us a website
Somebody
where we can
make me
just
a
sell
website.
straight to the direct consumer. Nobody gets any
I
money.
ain't got to give nobody a cut. Like
Well, the government, they're always going to
the
get their fucking
IRS,
cut.
man. I just
but
had to pay my taxes too, bro.
you got to be careful with that shit. They'll come knocking
Pay
at
your
the door.
taxes. They gonna Wesley Snipes your ass.
God forbid these
They gonna
rich
jail
people.
your ass, boy.
God forbid these rich billionaires don't do anything, and then you $600
Man,
they're on your ass.
Walmart, and you know what's hilarious? Walmart and all these fucking Target. Do you want to donate to our hunger cause around this time every year? Hunger cause, huh, buddy? That's going to the taxes, man.
Don't
They
get me
gonna say,
started
we,
on that.
we gotta find a way to pay this shit off without losing money.
Yeah.
Write it off.
Write it off. Write it off. Hey, shout out to tax write-offs, though.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
shit. If
Shout out to tax write-offs.
boy, you're telling me
Keep my post office receipts.
anything to not pay
Keep
fucking
my post
taxes.
office receipts, my tape receipts, my mailer
I
receipts.
didn't have paid shit last year because it was just all reinvesting back into photography.
There you go.
I should start keeping my fabric receipts. I just thought of that just now.
Yeah,
That's what I need to keep.
bro. Film.
I was just keeping my post office receipts. Man, imagine the fabric receipts.
You
Wow.
need to keep the fabric receipts. You need to keep even like your invoices for like your website. Like anything that you are investing into your clothing brand that promotes your clothing brand. If
Yeah.
you're boosting anything, you need to keep your invoice.
Well, see, I've been working with like corporations sometimes too.
Mhm.
So that's mainly why I have to pay taxes. So it's like,
hmm
I can't
I don't-
write them off, but
Yeah.
that helps.
That's a different tax tax
Hey,
whatever.
bro, they
But I
tripping.
feel like documenting all that or just keeping all of that.
I didn't think of that, bro. I appreciate you.
Welcome.
Y'all some good people, man. I fuck with y'all.
Thank you.
Anything to get over the man.
We got to get over on the.
Nah,
man,
I'm just
bro.
kidding. I'm not gonna say that. They're gonna fuck
They
me.
smoked Gary Webb, and he just said, "Hey, y'all are putting crack in the hood."
Oh man, yeah, there you go. We already this last episode. If you want to go listen to it, with Ace the Ambassador. I was like, holy shit. We were like, we were talking some fucking crazy things.
Bro,
I was
the
like,
government's crazy, bro.
No, it was like so like.
I was just
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna check that out for sure. For sure.
Like we were talking about the Bushes, the Clinton.
this guy,
Yeah, they get-
Ace Ambassador, I love you, dog, but jeez, I was like,
Yeah,
I don't know if I want to release
People-
this
there's some
episode.
dark things out there, bro, that you don't want to know.
Can we say what you cut out?
Nah.
No, you don't.
Like,
say
have you ever
it.
thought about, bro? Have y'all ever thought about they had JFK rolling around in Dallas with a top down in broad daylight?
Shit.
Anyways,
You know how foul that
Something was
is.
gonna happen
You know how foul that is, bro.
in Texas.
anyways,
Anyways,
no,
there you go.
they definitely, that was, have you been out there to that spot?
Nah, I've never been to that spot.
Yeah, we went there.
Daily
They
This
have
last
Plaza.
time.
texts and everything.
There was definitely more than one shooter.
Bro.
There was like because there were some guys out there talking to us, and I was like, "How many shooters?" He said, "There's three." He said three.
I thought I've only read there was two.
And I think they said that there was one in like a gutter and just
Definitely.
I mean, his shit got turned into fucking spaghetti. Like
The crazy thing is, it was our
There
own
there had to be.
government.
There was more than two, probably, bro.
No, it was three.
I heard this crazy conspiracy about that supposedly it was a French sniper, and supposedly Lyndon B. Johnson set that up because he wanted to be president because he could have
I
done it
wouldn't doubt
better.
that.
I don't know if anybody wanted to be president. I just think they didn't want him to be president anymore.
No,
They said, "Hey, you doing too much good for
He
us,
wanted
buddy.
to. Yeah, he was a man of the people. Truly one
You
of
doing
our,
too much good. We
And
can
also
our
tack
last
you up."
great presidents.
And
And, yeah, they said.
and I've also heard as well it was actually the mafia. That's another thing that gets thrown around. But the government, like the ones in office, didn't want to. They kind of made this whole thing about it being Lee Harvey because they didn't want the people to know that it was the mafia. They didn't want the mafia to gain.
Definitely.
I kinda
They didn't want the
believe
mafia
that.
to gain that much
They
power.
did hit him with that RICO charge. They came up with that shit for the mafia.
Yeah.
Well,
so.
because it was his brother. His brother was doing some shit in Chicago, and he like helped him get elected or something. And then they helped Robert get elected, and then as soon as he got elected, he went after them. He was like, "Fuck all of y'all. You guys are all going to jail."
Bro.
So they were already pissed off at him. He wanted to dismantle the CIA. He didn't want to go to war in Vietnam. The list goes on. This guy was like,
And he was Catholic.
he was
too.
a revolutionary president.
And they cooked him,
and this is
bro.
what happens when you want new ideas in this country. They fucking kill your ass.
it's crazy.
Because like, oh god, here we go. Because Nixon, the president after later, he was doing some crazy shit too.
Yeah,
and he got drunk.
He was Watergate,
So
right?
after he retires, this is later in like the 90s. He's getting drunk with one of his friends, and he was like, had they not killed JFK the way they did, they were going to do that to me. He's like, but so they Watergated me. He's like, that's what they did to him instead of killing him. They were like, he's like, we already shocked the world by killing JFK, so they Watergated me. So I mean, that's
They
what
hit that
God,
And also,
Watergate.
yeah,
and also George W.H. Bush was pretty big with the CIA at the time.
yep.
Yep. So and
The Bushes are crazy
I
too, man.
didn't know
Goddamn,
any of this, bro.
Well, the
boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I once saw this speech that H.W. Bush was doing, and he talked about JFK, but he kind of like laughed when he was talking about how he got shot. Yeah. So,
Oh yeah, they did that shit.
Yeah.
They did that shit for sure, bro. No doubt
Yeah,
about
no,
it.
yeah, but I don't know, man. So shout out to AC Ambassador for
Damn,
we went deep.
getting us canceled.
the-
But, it's all
You
good.
might just open some eyes, bro. You might just put the Reddit community onto y'all.
They're probably laughing at us. They're like, "We've already been on this.
We've been knowing about this.
like the moon landing is fake too.
You think the moon landing is fake?
2000%.
I think it's fake too, but
Really?
I think we went there. I just don't think we could record there. So they had Stanley Kubrick record us. So the shit's like, we really went to the moon.
He even said that it was fake. Like, how you gonna pull up with foil and duct tape on that?
Yeah, so we went to the moon. That happened.
I feel
But
like
we recorded it somewhere else.
Yeah.
I ain't never thought of that. I was like, well, no, there's no doubt we was on the moon.
Well,
No, we went there,
Well,
but
just think we had
all the radiation.
Well, just think of like the thing of we had never been to the moon. We don't know
Allegedly.
what the fuck is there.
But it was a
So
Pyramids.
let's put it on live TV. And what if some crazy shit happened where they landed and some alien just started slaughtering all these motherfuckers?
the Nazis
like,
are up there.
like you don't know what the
There
fuck was up there.
What was it? What was that one Apollo they showed in like the 80s or something where it just blew up on live TV? And they said,
That was
"Hey, yo,
over.
Cut the TVs.
That was over like in the 2000s.
I thought that was like the
remember that.
80s.
There was one in the 80s and one in the 2000s that
'Cause
happened.
One in the 2000s. One of the astronauts was from Amarillo. Do you know that?
What?
Yeah, he went to school at Coronado. That's why
Yeah.
the field's named after him.
Yeah, he got.
There's
got
a statue
That's
of
when they
him.
live feeded when they blew up.
Yeah.
User malfunction, by the way. Those people they lied about how they died. By the way,
I didn't
those
know that. I
motherfuckers
thought
burned
they
up in
just
that
blew up,
fucking.
malfunction stuff.
Some of them believe that when it landed in the ocean, they were still alive, like kinda. Yeah, like it's
What do you
weird.
think about the Malaysian flight?
The fight 357 or whatever?
Yeah, the one that went missing. What do you think about that?
I have no
That
idea.
shit's
They entered-
crazy. I kind of was like loosely
Went into an
listening
alternate
or watching,
dimension.
like a documentary about it on Netflix, and I was like, oh, that was just so fucked up.
They entered a different timeline or dimension on that one.
They went to another.
Nah, bro. I think it just crash landed in the ocean, bro. It had to hit the ocean.
The Bermuda Triangle.
That's probably more practical. You know, they don't want any bad publicity. You know,
But because it's like, who knows what's at? There's no, we don't know what's at the bottom of the ocean. There's so much ocean.
yeah, I don't really know
More than
much
water,
too much
dirt,
about
man.
that, but that's a weird one too.
That's a weirdly. That's the one that trips me up for sure.
I heard like North Korea was involved.
Yeah, I
Weird
read that
shit
one.
like
Yeah,
that, man. Like,
I bet
Who
there's
knows?
something in the water.
I say this all the time. I said there's some Mission Impossible James Bond shit going on right now.
bro. It had to be, bro. Like that scene out of fucking Dark Knight Rises, bro. Just like Bane coming out of the fucking plane.
oh yeah, when
Yeah.
they hijack it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, some
Like
weird
what
shit.
happened on this flight?
What happened on 9/11? Who knows? You know, I don't know. It's a lot of weird.
Man,
Dude,
I
on,
love
on
talking about it.
TikTok, there's been some crazy like unreleased like home like video
oh, I gotta see
that
that.
people been putting out.
I gotta see that.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
Link
What do
me.
you mean?
Like-
Just like
Close up views of it.
like I guess people like took out their home videos and just interview like whoever. Like I saw this one where they interviewed these firefighters after like everything had collapsed, and they were just saying, "Yeah, we were close by, and we luckily we got out in time, but things just started exploding like before it started to collapse. Like there was like supposedly there was bombs." Like other additional bombs going
To
off
fuck the
as it-
foundation up.
Yeah.
I mean, because
I've heard
if
that.
you truly think about it, yes, a plane is heavy, but a plane is still pretty somewhat considerable, like light.
Mhm.
You mean to tell me like the world's like most sturdy building was knocked down just by a plane hitting it?
Because like, how much would a plane weigh?
How much do
I mean,
It's not as light as you think. It's still a big.
Yeah, that's a
I
big
know
ass
it's a
object.
giant,
But-
like it's
but-
probably like 20 tons.
It's
or
just the
something
fact-
like that.
Have y'all
but-
seen explosions? Like them explosion videos? Like
well, I've seen
them hoes is crazy. Bro.
I've seen test footage of them like actually, because like they do car crashes like to test. They do the same shit with planes, and pretty
I've
much
seen
when
the
it,
Mexicans do that. The Mexicans do that shit.
but pretty
For
much,
real.
but pretty much when it collides into a wall, it pretty much just disappears. So it's like, yeah, it's gonna fuck up those floors that it hit, but to completely knock down the foundation of
all the way through the structure.
all the way
It's like
through.
how they like.
But I mean, my thing is okay. So I think it could have really happened because, like, you know, they was really beefed out over that oil shit too. But it could be a conspiracy though, because like in Mexico there was a firework explosion. It was like a crazy fireworks.
I just seen that video again
and it
recently.
literally blew the whole area to smithereens. Like 20 people died, bro.
Yeah, I shouldn't have
Like-
laughed. But it was pretty funny.
Yeah, that shit was not funny, bro.
well,
Yes, it was. It was fucking.
It's
Just everything. It was like.
a crazy firework explosion, bro. Can you imagine how terrifying that was? Levels an entire
I can't
area.
say what I would do in a disaster, but I'm not gonna be fucking
I
right
feel
there
like that's-
recording.
I feel like that's honestly such an awful way to die.
You don't
And
like
okay,
that.
No,
Oh, yeah,
not
bro.
in a firework explosion because like that shit is coming at you like in spurts. Like,
Nah, but the building blew up after the fireworks started because the
Yeah.
fireworks went off,
The fireworks went off.
and then it blew up the building.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
fucking
So
awful.
the building
It
blown up.
was just hella fireworks.
It wasn't that
Enough,
quick.
like,
well, and this is another
I'm
thing
saying
that
you'd
they
be
talk
being
about.
pelted by fireworks, getting burned, and then finally you would die in an explosion.
oh, that might have been slow.
Well,
Yeah, that's what I'm
might have
saying.
been
Versus
fucked
just
up.
being like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and then
well,
Yeah, you
That's
didn't
fucking
just,
morbid,
You
but
didn't
you know
just,
what
that
I
wasn't
mean.
just instant,
But
bro.
there was a lot of people recording.
might have
That's why I'm
felt
like,
that.
you dumbasses, get out of there. Why are you recording?
And then there was also that explosion in like, was it Beirut, where it was
Bro.
like the 20,000 tons of TNT. That just leveled the entire city.
That's all
bro.
that one too. Did you see recently that? I think it's that 20,000 cows in Demet.
Oh, the 18,000.
18,000 cows blew up in Demet, killed 18,000. It was
What
a
do you
dairy
mean blew up?
a dairy factory blew up and it killed 18,000 cows. It was like, God damn! I
I
saw the
didn't
video.
know
I didn't
about
watch the
that,
video.
bro.
That's the
I
one
don't want to
video.
watch that, bro. I
The
don't wanna
one
see
video of my
cows
life
get
I've
hurt.
never
I like
watched,
cows.
and I've seen people die.
Even though I ate a burger today, I like cows.
I've seen people get beheaded, and I didn't. I was like, I'm not watching this. This is
Yeah, I don't
That's
want
where I
to hear.
drew the
I don't
line.
want to hear moves and agony,
Bro,
bro. I'm
They-
good.
They just
I'm
really
cool
just
off
got,
that.
like the visuals of like.
and that's like down the street. Like that's like 3 hours away.
Dimmit's not far, bro.
Yeah, I was like, whoa! It was a
Oh,
dairy
it's
factory.
awful.
Have you ever seen like
Something's
tornado
afoot.
videos, like absolute level homes and shit like that?
Yeah, I saw one recently on Twitter, and it's like these people were like, "Oh shit, we gotta go to the basement,"
bro.
and so they close the door, and it blows it
It's
open.
like
They
all
close
glass.
it, but when it goes through, they open the door again, and what was outside is no longer there.
Yeah, bro.
Like there's cars twisted around their
You dummies want to be
house.
recording and shit. Get
So-
the fuck to safety.
Yeah, they were goofy, bro.
No, like
Jesus.
they went to their basement.
Oh, okay,
Obviously
it's not the one I'm
not.
thinking
Like
of.
not till like later.
I was recording when that cloud was over us
Not
a few
me.
years ago.
I was safely put. Fuck
Oh
that.
yeah, bro. You
Yeah.
can't play with
That
tornadoes,
was
bro.
so
You don't know what's
sad.
gonna come out that.
Mm-mm.
Because bro, I
Let's see
seen
if
a
I can
video
find that.
recently too where it was like,
Yeah.
That was so.
I didn't
oh,
wanna-
that farm was cooked.
Yeah, bro. I didn't want to
He's
watch
showing
it.
me on his phone now, but
18,000 cows died.
yeah, bro. Damn, I lost track of what I was gonna say off that.
I found it.
Did,
We're wild for
do
that.
y'all remember when that fertilizer explosion happened in West Texas?
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
It was West,
Yeah.
Texas, not West Texas,
Hmm?
by Waco.
it was in Waco, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was recently. That was like 2020, right?
That was like
2016?
Yeah, it was like
Oh
2016.
shit. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, like the video where it's just silent and then
Yeah. See, that makes me think. You know, maybe it wasn't no bombs in that tower, bro. Like maybe it was just a legit explosion.
When I saw this,
yeah, this
I
was,
was inside.
What is this?
So this
The
is
super cloud.
This
the
is a
super
video
cell.
that I shot. A tornado was supposedly
yeah.
about to touch down, and I was just.
Man,
this
you
was the
can't-
first day I owned a GoPro. I went out and shot.
That
this
was
on
right
my
over Jen's
GoPro.
house.
Oh my god, that's okay. So story time. I was cooking dinner, and my friend Tita, she's my neighbor. She's like, "Hey, come outside," and I'm all like, "Okay." So I like jog across the parking lot. I'm like, "Hey, girl, what's up?" And she's like, "Look at that cloud." And I turn around, and on top of
It's
my
just a
apartment,
beast.
It's just that. It's just the end times.
Which at any point could have been a tornado.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I'm just like, what the fuck?
And think clouds like that can spawn like an F5 for real. Bro.
That would have been
And,
no, it would have been an
It
all
would've
my
been.
neighbors
Yeah,
were
bro.
outside, and then I hear a lady go, "Oh my god, is it funneling?" And I was like, "Fuck my life," because
It seriously was like you just
Yeah,
like,
it was
No, we were all
had
anticipating
rotation,
it
the
to
one
start touching
closet
the
I
ground.
have on on my first level is right in front of my door, and then my bathtub is on my second floor, and then my dog was like in a panic, and I was like, he senses something.
Yeah, bro.
He knows
My
it's
dog
coming.
yeah,
Like
bro.
he was like crying, and I was like, this is so embarrassing. I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna die. in a
I'm
When-
gonna
tornado.
die by a strong gust of wind. I'm gonna
When-
get impaled by something. I'm gonna get crushed. Like I was just like, this is so embarrassing.
Man.
when it
I
started
survived
to
COVID.
rain, that was probably the hardest rain I had ever experienced.
And that's the scary ones when they're clouded in rain, bro.
Uh-huh.
I be watching a lot of
It rained
tornado
on your
videos
side. It never
myself.
rained.
Yeah,
over
on
here.
our side, dude.
It didn't rain
that,
over here.
that- it
No,
was
it hailed and it was like just windy and
So yeah,
loud.
so everybody's outside during this, and I'm just like, dude.
And y'all about to get fried. If that thing would have came
I was
down,
like,
No,
I'm-
I
it would've
ran
been
in my
serious,
house.
bro.
I was just so sad. I
got
was,
my
like, still
mattress, I'm
cooking.
yeah, bro.
someone die.
We only got the bathroom in my crib,
Yeah.
but there's no windows, and like you can survive in there.
Yeah.
It's like good luck if it's a big fella.
And this
like,
this was an interesting year because COVID just started.
mm-hmm.
That happens, and then it freezes like no other.
Yeah, bro. That
And-
crazy snowstorm.
It freezes like once in 100 years,
Mm-hmm.
freeze, and it was like, what the fuck? This is insane. And I remember when this
God.
happened.
so Moore, Oklahoma.
That's the worst.
My uncle lives in Moore, and he was working in Oklahoma City at the time.
Look up the one in '97. That's the worst one ever
And
in that city.
he was working in Oklahoma City, and they had told them like stay inside, do not go to your house to see if it's still standing. Well, he said fuck y'all, and he took off, and he got to his house. Well, by the time he got to his house, the tornado was over. He was 2 streets away from his house completely being destroyed. He only had broken windows, but like 2 streets
Look at that,
away,
bro.
it all looked like this.
Yeah, and then one in the '90s, they had mad people die in that city because there was no television coverage at that time. Like nobody knew about these things.
My uncle was a part of that one too.
Yeah, bro. And that one was clouded in rain, so people said they couldn't see it.
You
All
know-
they just heard was
You know,
just wind. Like,
tornadoes are native like only in America.
no, there's some in Bangladesh and shit.
They were saying it's in America. Like it only happens like in this region of the world. That's what I heard. Anyway.
It mostly does, but yeah, there's been some in like Bangladesh and like other
that's
weird
a
places
spot.
like that.
I've heard of a crazy theory about that.
Well, some Native
Turn-
American
turn
bullshit.
the weather
it's
machine
like
on.
it's like cursed land.
Yeah,
That's
the
why.
weather is controlled.
Yeah.
If you leave,
by a certain group of people. Yeah,
So-
yeah.
yeah.
Have you ever seen that video on YouTube where like it's like a big ass fucking building that says NASA on it and it's just blowing out fucking.
Well, they can do that.
And
They
it
can seed the
rains
cloud.
30
Yeah,
Yeah.
they can. They do that in Dubai. They seed the fucking sky.
But
It-
oh
it
yeah, they
rains.
do. Yeah,
Because remember that freeze happened in Dallas was because Texas was trying to become its own like country in a way.
Shit,
They were
I
trying to
don't
like
fucking
do
know
that
about that.
shit, and then next thing you know,
they cut the power on everybody.
Well, that freeze happened all here and there. Where were you at in 2020?
Amarillo.
Yeah, it happened. It killed. It destroyed a lot of. A lot of people
bro.
died in that.
Mhm.
A lot of people
That was the
died
one where like nobody could leave their cribs, right?
for like a week or
Yeah, a
two,
week or two.
and it was
I was just
negative.
sewing. I was sewing hard.
Nah.
That bro, that shit was
You're
turned.
like, I was cozy.
I was-
I had the candle going next to me, and I was just on that machine.
So during that storm, when I moved back to Lubbock from Dallas, I remember telling them a story that because it was 2021 when I moved back, they were still finding people that had died in their house
Oh nah, bro.
that froze.
I can't it's ignorant. It is ignorance, and I can't fault
Yo.
people for being ignorant. But a lot of people, what they did is they put their generator in their home.
Mhm.
It's like having a car in your house.
Yeah, and
It's
they're turning their stoves on too.
it's carbon monoxide.
Or-
Just got
right.
you. That's how a lot of people died.
Some
Is they,
people like stayed alive because of solar panels.
yeah, they got lucky there.
during that
I was
time,
like,
that's
I
when
thought power on.
during that time, that's when TikTok was pretty raw with the videos they were showing. They were showing like dogs that were just frozen, like still,
Just
just
Damn.
yeah.
What a fucking crazy. We lived through that. That's crazy.
We lived through that. I can't wait to tell my kids.
You know,
like, yo,
I was thinking like, man, 2020, like that's already so long ago.
3 years.
Like that's
I seen somebody face melt off.
And then Joe Biden recently signed a thing where the COVID emergency is over.
Like, it was over last week.
Yeah, it's officially over.
That's what they said.
Yeah, like it's
officially
completely
over last week.
But it's just crazy to think that's so long ago already.
Man, 3 years, bro. What did you do that shit first hit? Like that lockdown. Rudy Gobert shut the NBA season down, bro. I was so hurt when the NBA shut down.
Fucking Space Jam.
I can tell you definitively that me and Jen had just started messing around, and she took me home the day it started.
So you just hey, I gotta spend the night.
So we spent the night together at her apartment, and then the next day that shit came, and I was like, Jen, I need to go home because I knew it was coming. I was like, I just want to be home. Luckily, she was brave enough to drive me home in the worst of a blizzard, and then I just chilled at home for 2 weeks. And like, luckily, my boss is a workaholic, so he was like, bundle up, let's go to work. And we went out when it was like a little bit sunny.
I was working
I was
too.
like,
Yeah,
we gotta get out. We were
my
like,
boss was like, hey, put some warm weather.
yeah. So we like we had like ice melt, and because we're landscapers, so we were like just working where we could. And at that, like, because during COVID, I didn't give a fuck about doing this podcast. Like I did. I mean, I didn't give a fuck about COVID. So people were just coming, but we couldn't have nobody over.
Dang.
I remember this. I was friends with this crazy woman who's now probably in a psych ward. She was like, hey, do you want to go to the bar? And this is in the middle of this. And I was like, fuck it. And I was like, I'll go with you, but you got to come pick me up. So we're slipping and sliding, going to the bar. There's nobody at the bar. Just getting drunk in the middle of this fucking ice storm. I do remember doing that. Like later, like a few days after it was real bad, we went to the bar and it was like nobody there.
I remember she dropped you off at my house.
Oh yeah, she did drop me off at your house. Yeah, see, there you go.
Oh,
yeah.
Good times.
That woman's probably in a psych ward right now.
And that feels
Literally.
like so long ago,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh, I remember. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, she did. Shout out to her, the Colombian crazy woman.
I was eating mad salad because that was like all I had in the crib.
Oh shit! I don't know.
Mad salad, mad ordered Pizza Hut.
I think I ate more during 2020.
Yeah,
Like we
no
were trying
doubt.
to save
That's when I
food.
got DoorDash pass.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, man, I was just eating.
I was a
Oh, that's
DoorDasher
sweet.
and Postmates that I'd be pulling up.
Oh, you was
Just making
eating,
money,
bro.
I made like 500 in a week one time. I was just all day just.
There you go. Yeah, so shout out to y'all for.
And then I was getting unemployment checks. All this shit.
Man, I remember delivery drivers were just not going to fucking take off.
Yeah, bro. They were so foul, bro.
Shit. All right, boys, let's take a break real quick. I have to piss like a motherfucker. Oh, man.
Bro, Atlanta did an episode where Paperboy moves out to the country and like he's like, yo, what is eating up all my weed plants? And he asked the like local guy and he's like, that's a hog. You need to shoot and kill those things. Paperboy almost gets killed by a hog in the episode,
No,
bro.
they really will kill you.
So yeah, you have to shoot those things down.
They'll
bro.
rip your fucking legs apart.
Yeah, bro. They're sharp, bro.
Like if they ram you right here, just
One of the wildest videos I've ever seen in my life was this guy was wielding a knife and he stabbed another dude, but he got, I guess you have an artery in your leg, and he got it clean because it just was like a bucket of blood came out and he died.
It's one of your major arteries.
It was like second, like 1 second he stabs, the next second that dude's just dead because all this fucking blood.
Yeah, bro. When people in,
So he
like,
got him good.
in the army, like in like combat, when like they get shot in that area, they be having to tie that
Nah,
vein
man.
and shit, bro, so it don't bleed out.
Well, that's what I'm saying because since I seen that video, I realized like if you get it good, you can just kill somebody instantly.
Yeah, bro. You can
And you
knock
don't even
somebody
you
out.
just die like
A
that.
vein shot in the thigh, bro.
Oof, yeah, no. I've seen some fucking wild videos.
Yeah, that shit would scare me in high school, bro. Whenever the kid in class is watching these videos, these fucking crazy.
Oh, T. Kelly,
That was
he would.
how is he, bro? This feels
I
weird.
don't
Like,
talk to him.
really.
He
Dang.
desensitized me to like violence and death because I've seen so many of those crazy videos from him. It was just like, what the fuck? Like, that's what I'm saying. I've seen people get their head cut off,
Those videos were scary, bro.
and I've seen a lot of death.
Those cartel videos, bro.
Yeah.
They was dying.
But I
they
will
was
not watch those
messing
cows
around.
die.
I've seen someone get a shot.
I can't watch an animal die, bro. I've seen the
What'd you
craziest videos like that, but I cannot watch an animal.
Get a shotgun shell, just a shotgun like this far from their face and just their faces. Oh,
They were so scary, and they would just show you. The kids would just show it to you. Like I didn't even want to see this.
you know, my friends, we was before a football game. I'm eating my food.
Oof.
My friend's like, "Hey, bro, look at this dude get his face shot off with a shotgun." I'm like,
I don't know how real this is. I hope it's
eat my
fully
fries, bro.
real. Derek Wolf said he would combine Adderall and mushrooms and go into rage mode.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, he's like a Viking.
Addies and shrooms. Oh man.
I mean, the
Never heard of that
Vikings used to
combo.
fight off mushrooms.
Yeah, I used to get on them.
They used to get off the shrooms and just go
crazy.
berserk.
That's where the word came from, berserk.
Even the Nazis were off the meth.
They were on meth, yeah. I'm sure our soldiers are on some fucking super.
They were probably on some illegal, unknown shit. They were probably injecting them with all types of
Those
bags.
boys are like pure meth. Those dudes are fucking fucked up. Before we finish these wild videos, one of the wildest videos I've seen in my life that's still in my head to this day. It was a cartel video. They cut this guy's leg off from at his knee joint with a knife, and they pull it off.
Since he's brought this up,
And they pull it off, and he's like screaming, obviously, and then they beat him to death with his leg. That's how he died.
Yeah, see, I'm glad I didn't see that one. Would have probably like folded me up.
And so
bro.
so to give people, because we're back, give people a little bit of insight. I joined Twitter when I was 16, and from like 16 till probably 22, maybe a little less, it was wild.
Twitter was the wild page.
We were seeing these things like nothing. Nobody was getting
Unfiltered.
blocked. Nobody's getting reported. Nobody's getting
All
canceled.
of Twitter was great.
It was
bro.
just nuts.
You can
Porn.
watch porn on there.
It was porn, and it was death. So they
People were
cleaned it
saying
up.
the craziest
They
things
cleaned it
on
up a
there.
little bit. Like I understand why. Good they did. So I'm talking like last year. I'm just scrolling and I see that video. I'm like, what the? No warning.
It's back.
No nothing. I'm like,
Twitter's
what
gotten
the
crazy
fuck
again,
did I just
low-key.
see? Man, that one made. There was that one and another one made my stomach hurt. I seen a guy hold a. He blew up his hand, fucking with fireworks, and so he had nothing left, and he's like bleeding. He's got like a thumb left,
Oh my gosh.
and I had. This is 4th of July, and I just ate a bunch of food from Allsup's, and I was like, motherfucker, I'm gonna throw up.
I remember
I'm gonna throw
that.
up. I went outside and just dry heaved. I'm gonna throw up. So I've seen
That's
some fucked
insane,
up
bro.
shit, man. I've seen.
Yeah, bro.
So that shit don't fucking affect. Like
Twitter
animal
is-
videos, they affect me. Like when they die, that affects me. But like watching people get killed by animals, I can see that. I think that's funny. Because they're fucking
You're wild
idiots.
for
Because they're
that,
fucking
bro.
idiots.
Man.
You know. So
I was talking with someone. She was telling me that she's real strict with her kid on what to watch.
You have to be.
And I was telling her, just it's crazy. I was like, no wonder why our generation's all messed up, because
Bro.
we seen some crazy ass
Think
shit
about
growing
the
up.
crazy things that you would hear playing video games and playing PlayStation, Xbox back in
Yeah.
the day, bro. I was hearing words I had to Google.
But like, I mean, even before, because I mean, I remember being a kid. Y'all remember Break.com?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was ran by like the Comedy Central people, right?
Yeah, like
promoted it.
they would show just raw footage of
Yes.
this crazy shit. And like, hell, we watch that. We watch like, ghost videos, like scary demon videos. Just
Marble Hornets.
crazy.
Wasn't Marble Hornets out like that, bro?
Two girls, one
Oh, hell
cup.
yeah.
2 girls, one
I
cup.
remember my brother showed me that video.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, that was terrible. That was
I was
terrible,
friends
bro.
with some twins, and their neighbor was a crazy dude, and so they do some crazy shit. And we was playing Call of Duty and shit, and the twins just grabbed me. I'm sitting on the couch, and then their neighbor pulls up the phone and just,
He made you watch.
2 girls.
I remember I was asleep. My brother woke me up. He's like, "Hey, watch this video."
I had a friend wake me up on my sleep like that too.
What the fuck? It ain't nothing now because I've seen a lot.
Spent the
crazy.
night. We was fresh off, played mad hours of Call of Duty. And he's like, hey, wakes me up at my seat. Keyshawn, check this out. And it's just 2 girls wake up. Like, oh my gosh.
Well,
I want to
and,
see that
and we
shit.
got away with it because, I mean, I don't know about how old y'all's parents are, but my parents' generation, they're boomers, so they were like afraid of technology. They don't even know how to turn on a fucking computer. So, and you like, now we do. So when we have kids, it's going to be interesting to see how strict we'll be.
I'm not letting my kid get on no
No way.
internet, bro.
Hell,
Get off there.
shit
I mean,
fucked me up, man.
Just the stuff that's talked about like on Reddit.
I don't even think
Reddit,
you're supposed to see
creepy,
death like that.
force-
And then creepy pasta too fucked us up as
Creepypastas.
well.
My brother used to get
terrible.
on my brother used to get on bestgore.com,
Yeah, I remember that
and I
one.
would just see the most. I was
the most
probably like
horrible
17,
things.
16, watching guys get their head cuts off. I was like, what the fuck?
These
is
kids were crazy,
that?
bro.
You know, after you've seen one, you're fine after the first one, but
when you see multiple,
Like, it's just oh god.
We saw the Saddam Hussein hanging.
oh, I never seen that.
I remember having like
Yeah.
a reaction to that because we were talking about that with Ace Bass.
Mhm.
I remember feeling like because I was fucking like 8. I remember feeling bad for him. Like,
Well,
why is he dying?
Because
You
like
know?
I
was
knew
like,
he
what
was
the
a
fuck?
bad person.
I didn't understand that. I just saw a guy die. I'm like, what the? That's sad.
Because I knew he was a bad person. People were wanting that, but I remember feeling something too. Like, man, like that was someone's
died.
life.
That's a human being.
Yeah, bro.
You know what freaked me out when I watched that? Because he screamed something. Remember that?
He like yelled something.
He yelled some
before,
weird shit.
and then
I
you
was
just
like,
see.
what the fuck did he yell? You know,
I'm glad I never saw that one, bro.
it's grainy and it's bad.
That's why
It
I don't
ain't- it's
watch-
not even graphic.
It was like what 2002, 2003.
2004, 5, probably.
It's not graphic. You just see his neck
I
snap.
don't want to see him again. I'm too sensitive these days.
Yeah, no,
You
but
don't want to
I-
watch it, but it's not bad.
I watched it and yeah, it was very like, oh, like that was somebody's life. But that's why like I don't like watch like Faces of Death or like I choose like not to watch shit like that only because like death is a very personal thing. You know what I mean? And it's like it feels almost like an invasion of privacy to like view that. And it's also
Yeah,
just
I
and
understand that.
it's just
yeah, for
it's an
real.
ingraining in my brain.
Yeah,
I would rather not take in.
Well,
you know, if I have the control.
Well, even as a kid, I remember always watching a lot of 9/11 videos as well.
I remember 9/11. Like,
And then,
Yeah.
I was in kindergarten.
And then we had the Iraq War. Like I remember seeing some crazy
footage
ass
from that,
footage. Yeah.
the bomb, the black footage with the night glove.
Yeah.
I remember that one, bro.
Like I mean, hell, like I said, we were able to access technology in ways that our parents did. So we just fucking
MySpace.
yeah.
Went for it, yeah.
I mean, it was raw back then. I mean, there's no guidelines now like the way it is now. I mean, back then people just put shit up.
Oh yeah, it's way more tame. The reason it's tame is because of all that
Because
of all
shit.
that time.
You know,
Things like
'cause we were-
Twitter.com.
Because we were stupid.
Reddit.
It's nasty. It's just disgusting, man. I can't believe I've seen all those videos. Now I'm thinking about all the videos I've seen. Just all the fucking horrible shit I've seen. Oh my god.
I seen old girl get her head knocked off on Hereditary, and now I was like, oh fuck. Like, that's how sensitive I am now. Like,
I recently watched this video talking about like what created the internet now, like what it is.
what?
like what event caused that? Because before 2010 happened, the internet was just people hardly got on. I mean, yeah, there was.
Heck no.
I mean, there was MySpace. Yeah,
Facebook.
people just got on just to get on. But when Michael Jackson passed away, at that time, the news reports and like radio reports, they weren't for sure if he actually died. They said he went to cardiac arrest, and people just weren't sure if he was actually dead. At that moment, Google pretty much crashed because so many people were just going on asking, did Michael Jackson die? And that's really what created the internet that we have now. Because that was just such a crazy ass event that people just fled to ask that Michael Jackson died.
Now that you bring that up, I remember I was in the McDonald's line getting a Happy Meal, and the man said, Michael Jackson just died. My mom was like, oh shit.
Shit.
Like it was some apocalypse or something.
Yeah, but like it was, but I was Michael Jackson.
It was
Like,
huge, yeah.
let's beat it. He made Thriller.
I mean, that really was like the first like trend. I mean, there was like trending like in Twitter, but at that time, like it just blew it up to a different level.
He's not dead. He's chilling.
You think Michael Jackson? He's chilling in Cuba.
Dude,
He's chilling in Cuba with
I've been hearing
Tupac.
some crazy conspiracies about that too, about Michael Jackson still being alive.
No way, bro.
Yeah, he was
He's
too
not
famous,
alive,
bro. Nah, once you find out the regiment he was on, you're like, yeah, he was dead.
Well,
Yeah, bro. Those
They had that
he was
boy on some
popping.
crazy.
Well,
Not a Vicodin.
well, they were talking about him being like a master in disguise, and I've seen some videos
See
where
that face anywhere.
but like, I don't know, I don't know. It's possible he's out there.
I'm pretty
still.
sure he's dead. I don't know how a human being.
He was on like Dilaudid.
He did some face-off shit.
He was on
Like,
Vicodin,
no, like-
Dilaudid. He was on so much shit.
There's
He
Yeah,
was like
that's why
on
they
like
have
drugs that
strong
are administered
Dilaudid,
for
bro.
like anesthesia, right?
Dilaudid's, yeah, it's what they give you post anesthesia
Yeah,
to like
bro.
not feel.
Yeah, and
like,
he
that's
was
the
getting
last
it
resort.
administered.
That's your last resort for painkillers, Dilaudid.
Yes, bro.
And
And,
they-
he was
they-
mixing Vicodin and things like that.
And they were giving it to him
Xan-
so he could sleep.
Already off the Xans.
Well,
Like,
Yeah.
if you've ever seen videos of not videos but photos of like his bedroom as it was right after he died, like all the shit that is there. It's like it looks like it's almost like a hospice room or some shit. Like
he knew he was on his last leg then.
I
Well,
mean,
how they
kill
like
Prince,
I
too.
think like he was just that deep into his addiction.
And
That's how they killed my boy.
He was
the
already.
Prince one makes me sad.
With the
I
fentanyl?
don't want to look into that one. I just think.
They were just giving him fentanyl and fucked him up.
Yeah.
Well,
He's a little guy.
he was already kind of wanted because he owned a majority of like the music.
Yeah.
He was making more money than Sony. Apparently, Sony wanted him dead.
Well, that doctor's like
and they knew, and
weird.
but the theory is that he kind of staged it to look like he had like a problem with drugs to give an excuse to like him dying. And another crazy thing that shows up is his kids, like when they take paparazzi photos, there's always someone with them that looks like he's like someone's wearing like makeup prosthetics. And so
For real?
yeah, and so a lot of people
You better have me Googling pictures of it tonight.
Did you see that with Joe Biden?
How he scratched
Nah.
himself.
He's scratching his back of his neck and it looks like fucking plastic in his back of his neck.
He's probably mad.
Looks like he's wearing a mask.
old, bro.
But it's in the back of the neck. It looks like he's wearing a mask.
He's
It's
old.
He's old as fuck, bro.
why is that? What is this?
What?
Bro.
That one right there. The
This
one.
one?
What the
That was
fuck is
wild.
it?
So there's a theory about this guy. He's someone, but he's alive now. He sounds just like Michael, and a lot of people think that's him.
As
That
like,
is
this is
not
like his
Michael
mask.
Jackson.
This is the mask he's wearing. Or what?
Michael Jackson is
Supposedly.
Teddy Perkins.
Eyes, that shit's crazy.
Yeah, dude. There's been a lot of theories about that too. Because okay, so
that episode's about Michael
Okay,
Jackson.
hold on.
Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Bottom right. Bottom right.
That Michael Jackson is Teddy Perkins,
With
bro.
the fucking hat.
That's
no,
all
above.
that is.
okay, so in the show Atlanta,
He does an
This is
episode.
taking a selfie.
Yeah, so on Atlanta, they do an episode about Joe Jackson and Michael Jackson's relationship. And it's
Was that his dad?
It's pretty. Yeah, Joe Jackson is Michael Jackson's dad.
Okay. Just making
And it's pretty fucking hilarious, bro.
so this is played by Donald Glover, Childish Gambino.
Yeah, bro.
But and people, but he's credited as Terry Perkins. So a lot of people were like, okay, is it Childish or is it not? But during the Emmys, I mean, this is for sure Donald Glover. You could tell in the voice. But
Yeah, in the Emmys,
but
he
in
showed
the
up as him, bro.
Emmys, a different Terry Perkins showed up. And a lot of people think that's Michael Jackson, like in a prosthetic, like makeup or whatever.
If you want to feel uncomfortable, bro, watch that episode. That is like one of
That's
the
what I
most
heard.
uncomfortable 30 minutes I've ever sat through, bro. Like, I am not.
Have you watched Swarm?
I heard that's good. Because
Please watch
We watched
it.
like an episode. Me.
I heard it feels like a fever dream. And to me, I feel like it is because Atlanta, it feels like just a whole dream. Like,
It is like, yeah.
It's Black
Like if
Twin
you
Peaks.
if you binge watch it,
Yeah.
yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, exactly. It really exactly. If you watch it, like just binge watch it, it is like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Like it just, I don't know.
Yeah,
it
I'm gonna check that
snowballs
out,
into
bro.
something insane.
I'm going to definitely check that out for sure.
Also, I'm a diehard Beyonce fan, and I'm kind of embarrassed, but I'm still going to the Renaissance tour. So whatever.
I needed a show after snow falling this Wednesday.
So they're saying this is Michael Jackson.
A lot of people think that's Michael Jackson.
No way, bro.
That would be insane.
How did he find Michael Jackson then?
I mean, apparently, I've heard crazy things that certain celebrities know that. I don't know.
Were they Epstein?
There's a lot of crazy
Epstein? that
crazy
man?
things.
They Epstein.
Well, I know
no.
Epstein was pissed when he seen that camcorder stop recording. He seen that shit stop recording. He said,
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's
Wow, who the fuck is this shit?
"Yeah,
That's
so it's,
crazy.
It's
But who?
tricky, bro.
If it's not him,
It's-
if
it's
it's not
probably one of
Michael
his
Jackson,
homeboys,
who is
bro.
that?
because in the episode, this is Donald
That's
Glover.
Donald Glover, bro. I'm telling you,
So it
bro.
was a weird episode. Why was
It
he?
is so uncomfortable. It's just like the way he's moving, his mannerisms. He
I hear
cuts
it's really creepy.
he cuts open an ostrich egg.
I heard it was like a
It's
horror
just so-
movie. Like an episode was a horror movie.
It's so uncomfortable. Like you don't see nothing crazy, but it's just like when you're on edge and you just feel the tense and like it's a lot of pressure and it's weird.
That's how I feel now.
But this isn't scary though. This is just like I don't feel right watching this for 30 minutes. Like what is gonna happen next?
You're high. watching it.
But yeah, a lot of
Oh
people,
yeah, like of course it's
lot of
Atlanta. It's a
people
good
think
show.
I wouldn't even be mad if that was Michael Jackson. I would be like, good for you.
But it just
is
feels
when you're
it's a
fixed.
very uncomfortable episode, bro. Like
Yeah.
Look at those eyes. It's a fucking.
I'm telling you, that's his homie in makeup. No way, that's Michael Jackson.
That's
I don't know.
somebody.
You
Look,
never know.
look at the
Because how
eyes.
does pull up a picture? Can you side by side Michael Jackson and that?
Let's see if there is one.
Is Michael Jackson that tall?
How tall was Michael Jackson?
Or is Donald Glover that
He
short?
probably like 6'2", probably. He was
Michael
pretty
Jackson
big.
hooping? Michael Jackson might have been
How
hooping.
tall was Michael
You know,
Jackson?
Osama bin Laden was like 6'6".
That's how they got him.
He should have been dunking, bro.
You know that?
He was my height. He was 5'9".
Have you seen that?
He's
I don't know if you want to
6'6".
believe the propaganda, but have you seen that's how they got him?
Oh yeah, how do you not notice a tall ass dude walking around?
They were looking
With a
at
beard
they
and
were-
robes.
They were have you heard that? There was like this they were spotting one of these houses that they believed him to be in, and this man was walking outside, and they were able to use his shadow to like conclude that this man's the same height as those. So he's probably there. There's some conspiracy about
That's
his
why
body.
you just look for this giant ass shadow. Like you don't see 6'6" people every day.
Look at that big motherfucker.
You don't
Look,
see.
look at him compared to Michael
that
Jordan.
Michael Jordan was 6'6". You don't see 6'6" people every day, bro. Like
The greatest basketball player of all time. Yeah,
And the guy-
when do you ever see somebody that's 6'6", bro?
I'm just
On your
saying,
everyday, like
Courtney remembers is like that tall. If y'all know who he
MJ
is.
versus MJ.
Oh man,
I bet it was Michael Jordan was probably too humble, bro. Because there's no way I'd have been taking on challenges left and right. Like
You ever seen that video where like he fucking like just has everybody out of the regular convenience or like a grocery store, and he just invites his family to be like the workers, and he's just like, oh, I want to see how it feels to be a regular person for one day.
that's bad.
Who said that?
Low-key.
Huh?
who said that?
It's Michael Jackson.
Oh, Michael Jackson.
You never seen that video?
No.
Oh yeah, but Michael Jackson worked for
But
a day.
I will say what's
Or
funny
some
is
shit.
because two people have done it. It's,
Cosplayed.
so you've seen the videos of, I don't know if I've ever seen, well, so there's a video of Little Nas X and Travis Scott both in Tokyo, and they're just walking around like, nobody notices me. And then he's in Tokyo getting swarmed by motherfuckers.
'Cause
That's
it's
the
Michael
fame. That's the
Jackson, bro.
fame difference between them two and him.
Fame is different though compared to then and now. It's too accessible now.
Yeah, I'm just saying like that's how big this motherfucker was.
Yeah,
though.
but, yeah.
But
Oh, no
you
doubt.
gotta know like
No
Because
doubt.
like
there wasn't like phones.
Yeah, back in the day, there was no phones. It was
that's
just
even
radio.
even more
That's what I'm
impression.
saying, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
impress-
so like,
what's the word I'm looking for?
Impressive.
Impressive. Yeah. That
so
one.
I think that's kind
I'm
of
drunk.
it's kind of oversaturated a little bit, like as far as fame. Like there's not
Well, I
stars
mean,
like
Lil Nas X and Travis Scott, they're pretty famous.
they are, but they're not. People like Michael Jackson could go in Tokyo
I'll
and
see
get
if Bad
swarmed.
Bunny went over there. We'll see if Bad Bunny's another worldwide dude, like super worldwide.
That's true. He's got the game in the chokehold right now. But
Bro, he grows
I just think stars are too accessible with phones. That's why I feel like stars aren't what they are these days.
He's showing us. Oh, and in the mausoleum, they see the head over there.
I saw this video the other day. Let me see. Let me see the right one.
I see where they see his face in the mausoleum.
Which one is it?
that one.
Yeah, it's that one.
What if you could do SEO smarter?
His ghost. Is this real, man? There's
I've
no
seen
way they
this.
caught
This was a
his
while
ghost.
back. This was a while back.
Okay, not to get spooky. Well, yeah, let's get spooky.
Let's get spooky. I'm down.
Jen likes to
No,
be spooky.
but-
I'll tell a spooky story.
What was that name? Chris something. The guy that murdered his pregnant wife and his two little girls.
Chris Benoit,
Chris Allen or something like that.
the wrestler.
Chris
not the
Benoit?
wrestler.
Chris Benoit's a
not,
wrestler.
Not the wrestler, but I know about that.
Chris, it's like it was in
Recently, you know what I mean? Like he took him to like the oil field.
Texas. Murdaugh?
No.
The dad.
Yeah,
sorry. No,
like
it's not
his
there.
wife was pregnant. Okay, essentially he was having an affair to get out of his fucking life.
I feel like I know which one you're talking. I don't know his name though. I can't
You're getting
think of his
clickbaited,
name.
Bradley. You're not gonna
strangled
see it.
his
If it's
wife.
13 minutes, you're not gonna see
And
it.
then he did the kids up
Yeah.
in the home, right? Some shit like that.
Yeah. And so police came into the house. Like essentially this guy did not get away with it whatsoever. Because the next day he was like found out type shit. But there's police body cam footage when they first go into the house because her name is Shanann, the girl who was murdered, the wife. But her best friend was like adamant on getting the police in that house. Please just look in the house. Please look for signs. And so the body cam footage has caught like a swift image of something coming down the stairs that looks like a child. There's also another part of body cam footage where they see a little girl peeking from behind a room. At this point, she had already been dead for like 12 hours.
Man.
Yeah, but like her little image was still ingrained in the house.
I think I know. Is this the one on the body cam footage? It was like sunny in the house.
Yeah, it was like fully lit.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it was
okay, yeah.
just-
So this
it
is the
was
one I'm
just
thinking
there.
of. So in that one, bro, in his like fucking
When
security
you look
footage,
that up,
What was it?
look up
again?
the security footage, bro. You see him like on the security footage. His like truck is backed up into his driveway, and he's like just loading trash bags in there.
yeah, like it was so plain
It's
and
it's
obvious.
scary, bro.
Like the neighbor pulled up
It's
his
like Chris
ring
something. It was here
camera
in Texas, I
footage
think.
while he was there with the police, and the body cam saw like the footage of him loading it.
Yeah,
And so at that point, it was just like
What am I looking up?
it's a family annihilator.
Chris.
I forget the name. It's
Chris.
McAllen something. It's something Allen. He's a white man, of course. But yeah, bro, he knocked his whole family off. It's crazy.
Chris Watts.
Chris Watts. Yes, bro.
Chris Watts ghost footage.
You thinking of Alan Watts?
No. I knew it was something along those lines, bro, but I just could not think of the name.
You know?
Nah, bro. I know this case.
Go back up to that first one.
This case is crazy, bro.
Please, here, giggle.
Try to find that police footage too, bro.
Do y'all find it crazy how like there's been more mass shootings than there has been days in this year?
I mean, it's easy to get a gun these days, bro. You just gotta sign a couple papers, be 18.
And then
It's also how they define mass shootings now. It's a little bit different,
You think so?
but it's still bad. Like it's just
I think
It's
more
just-
than 3 is probably mass.
there's one too.
no, that's what it is. But you know, you don't.
Oh, is this like when the kid like peeks out?
Yes. Look at the staircase.
I think I have it right here. Maybe.
Do you see that? Maybe you don't see that. Look.
Paranormal, or if it is just the railings, because in this video, which is a video that police got a call that neighbors saw a woman entering the Watts family home and the garage light was turned on as well, so police responded to that, and that itself was really weird because when police went in they didn't find any woman at all, so they don't know if someone broke in or if it was something else, possibly Shanann's spirit or something like that. I'm not gonna say that's what it was because it could have been many other things. The reason I'm bringing this up is because when the police enter the home, it's kind of the same angle.
That's the one Ginger showed me. The one to
The
the left.
railing, like lighting or something, it kind of creates like a weird visual on the stairs. So you can see it looks like there's movement on the stairs, but it's just the railings as you're walking forward. The railings look like there's movement. So I don't know if it was that, but
Ghosts are fake.
No, but there's
Nah, no way,
there's
bro.
like the one that I'm talking about where she's peeking around like her little room. That's on a Netflix documentary about them. Like it's not even a paranormal documentary, it's like a true crime thing. And somebody picked out that piece of footage.
Oh yeah, bro. Ghosts are real, bro. One time, me and my homie, Jaren, and a couple other friends, we went out to that fucking, they say haunted cemetery. I think it's haunted. We went to that haunted cemetery here.
The Lubbock Cemetery.
Yeah. Taking some pictures, fit pics. I'm getting the fits off. Me and Jaren, bro, hear this sketchy ass noise like deep back behind us, bro. And me and him don't fuck around with that shit, bro. So we just took off, bro. I went into track star mode. I shoved that man to the ground, bro. Like I was the first one out of there, bro.
Brad, you're not gonna see nothing in this video, brother. This is a 13-minute video.
It's somewhere. I mean,
I'm
I'm finding it. Once I find it, I'll show y'all.
You don't just, yeah, bro. These things are definitely real, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think so anymore.
How, bro?
Okay.
Yeah, have you like?
Okay. Just kidding.
You don't ever just feel like a weird presence when you're in a room sometimes?
You could just feel it.
No, I've seen one. So I'm just kidding. I'm just
Yeah,
joking
bro.
around.
Like that shit.
I've witnessed it with my own 2 eyes.
How was that?
It's fucking scary as fuck. I saw a big shadow. It was like a light. So there was like a street light, so the light was casted towards the house, and I could see a shadow outline. So I paused. I was like, God damn it! I knew. I was like, what the fuck is that? And then it just disappears. And I fucking felt the wind. I'm like, God, motherfucker! I ran to my grandma's house. Nana, shout out to you. I ran. Don't
Grandma, bless me up real quick, please.
Bro, I was like, no way, this is not happening. And I ain't seen nothing like that since, but we've seen a few here. I've seen one here, actually. I lied. We've heard one and we've seen one here. So I don't know what the fuck's going on in this garage, but yeah, I've seen one. That was a weird one. We saw one.
A few months ago, I did one of those like spiritual eggs. My mom did one on me.
Spiritual eggs.
What is it
I don't
called?
know what it's called, bro.
It's a Mexican thing.
Yeah, it's a Mexican thing. My mom did.
Labia.
Yeah, my mom did that shit because I was like, man, mom, like I'm just feeling off, bro. Like, so she did that shit, bro. That shit was disgusting, bro.
Olympia.
Oh, no.
I sent the pictures of this man. He'll confirm it, bro. It was gross. Bless you.
We were just talking about like energy just being off. Like I'm just like not just
There it is.
not just energy, but
Okay.
people too.
Extentation.
So if you look,
Extentation.
Oh, that
His little hand.
Where?
I never
His
know.
face,
you look right here in the bottom.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my fucking god. Ew.
Nah,
Is that-
that's CGI, bro.
Is that not an edit by
That's
the video?
CGI.
That's too
Oh,
clean.
Can you slow it down? Slow it down.
Nah, that's too clean of a video.
Can you even slow it down?
Look at the
I feel like you can slow it down.
I don't know, man.
Okay, yeah, just look.
Just watch. That's too clean.
No
It's
way.
CGI. Go on YouTube, bro. Check that options out.
That was
Hit
a,
those settings real quick.
There's
Or the
no way.
playback button right there. Autoplay. There's gotta be a play speed. Playback speed. There we go.
that's too slow, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
bro.
that's
we,
too
We gotta
clean.
slow this down.
And that's
bro.
too clean
There's
of a
no
video.
way.
Watch. That's like a fucking
Bro.
CGI.
I think I think that might be CGI.
Yeah, that's
bro.
CGI. That's,
It's too it's too clean. It is.
You could tell it's
I
him
can
from
see his
the beginning.
hair.
it looks like a cardboard box. Jin got scared at the beginning.
We did.
What's your verdict, Jen?
Oh no, it's fake, but it did spook me. At first glance, it did what it needed to do.
Yeesh.
See, man.
Oh man.
These conspiracy videos, man.
Look at this.
You gotta be careful with them,
Oh,
bro.
all that Michael Jackson.
And these are getting scary too with the AI things coming out now, bro.
Jesus Christ.
This shit is about to get spooky, bro.
It's about to get real weird.
It's about to be some scary hours, bro. Like they're already doing it to music.
I heard the Drake in the Weekend got a.
Bro,
There's a
Hey, I
throwback
saw-
right there.
I have it right now.
No, I was blonde and had a little bang.
Wow.
Stanley, bro. No beard.
No beard.
That's when I was innocent.
So we
2021.
became our friend.
Say young lad.
What a time.
So we started
Fresh off the
corrupting you.
panty.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not fresh off of it. We're kind of still in it.
The
Oh
pen-
yeah, we
the
were.
penny.
We were definitely
The
in
panty.
It.
It
Yeah.
was a planned.
It's
It was-
it's a panoramic.
We were.
It's a panoramic.
It was done here, but you know, it was in the room.
It was in Lubbock. It was done.
We were out and about.
Yeah, same with Damarcarmelo. Like, bro, people didn't care if you had a mask on.
I remember the day it closed, we were at the bar,
Mm-hmm.
and then the day we were at the bar. Just
Oh yeah.
up to no good.
It was
People were just really happy that everything was officially open. Like
Yeah.
the people were still outside.
It
I
was,
was still outside, bro.
who gives a fuck?
Hell, there were still parties going on too.
Yeah, bro. That week, my neighbor he told me he was like, "Hey, you want to go to this party, bro? Everyone's off." I was like, "Nah, I'm
Bro,
cool,
I
bro."
got so much shit. I went to like this function, swarmed with people inside of an apartment. Bro, on my story, I put
That
it.
shit was cooking,
So
bro.
many people were. Oh my god, I can't even tell you half of it. Just
They were ripping your ass.
bullshit.
That shit was
Yeah.
just marinating, bro.
Didn't anybody get sick?
Nah, at least not that I know. Of.
See,
I
there you
didn't.
go.
All I care about is me. Shit.
There you go.
So I was just like, fuck it.
What a weird time.
You survived the COVID.
Strong.
Shit, I never got
had
it.
Never had it.
I got the vacuum boys.
I don't know.
She had it twice, and we shared joints, and I was like, "Man, it's gonna hit me anytime soon."
this-
It never happened.
I read a report. I feel like it was fake though. That it say weed smokers were less prone to get COVID.
You remember that when they said that shit at the beginning?
So I don't know how.
Well,
true
hell,
it is.
Obviously
dude,
not.
we-
Jin got it.
Dude, I shared so many. Dude, I shared so many joints with just other people. Like,
They coughing up a storm.
yeah.
Shit.
See, it might be true, bro.
There were a few people that still.
Jen just might be one of the few. Like,
I was kissing Jen the day before she got tested positive, so I was like,
did
whatever.
you get off that shit?
Never, dog. I was like, whatever.
I'd have been scared.
The first time, yeah, but then the second time she got it, I was like, whatever.
I was being the worst. I was like, you probably already have it. You're just not positive yet.
Yeah,
Just
you
hang
may
out
have been
with me.
asymptomatic, bro.
Never tested.
Yeah.
I've never had a COVID test in my life.
Oh, they suck.
Yeah, they do. I took
Same
one of
here,
the first
bro.
ones.
Never.
I remember I caught a cold and I was like, man, ain't no fucking way, dog.
Hell no. That was a weird time.
Never got back.
Like I did. I unfortunately did. I shouldn't have, but I did. I've been chipped.
Hey, man, I'm trying to go out the country, bro.
They're gonna flip that 5G.
I'm trying to go to
tower
Tokyo.
and
I gotta get that
I do want to go to
Same,
Tokyo,
bro.
but they closed that.
Fuck.
That's over now, though. You
Is
can
it?
just go.
Nah, it's still real.
I mean, here it's different.
Oh, yeah, here. But if you're trying to go to, like,
You can go
Japan,
over there.
you gotta
I really
be
wanna
full
go.
on vacuumed up.
Yeah.
I thought you could just go there now. I thought they
Nah.
changed it now.
My sister and I planned a trip, and we were looking at like the guidelines and shit. And it's true.
Boosters and all.
Yeah.
Well, looks like I'm never leaving this
sister
country.
Damn.
I ain't
I'm gonna
getting
get.
a fucking
Man,
booster.
come on, bro.
Fuck that shit. Hell no,
Yeah.
never again. I did the vaccine. That's it. Nothing happened. Though. I'm fine.
Yeah, bro. I was good, bro.
But the booster might fuck you up. I don't know. Who knows? What a weird time. What a fun time we just had talking about God knows what the last hour.
Yeah, we shooting, bro. We ain't talked in what?
Yeah, man.
Since 2017? Like, actually sat down and talked.
Shit, yeah, that's 6 years ago.
So, yeah, man, it's just a lot of
Shit, longer than
shooting
that.
shit, bro.
I knew you before you were even doing this.
Yeah, bro.
So that was like probably like 2016, 2015.
Yeah, bro.
And yeah, we were just young fucking idiots.
And that was when I locked in.
You were locked in?
I locked in on the sewing machine after that, bro.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, bro.
Hell yeah. Well,
Sobered up.
Key, I appreciate you doing this. Having some
Man, I
fun with
appreciate
us.
you letting me be
You got any,
I forgot we were even doing this, bro. I was just sitting here talking, bro.
yeah, that's what happens. That's how you know it's a good one.
Yeah.
Do you got any message to the young folks out there?
Man,
Both of y'all.
you can do it too. You can do it too, bro. All you gotta take it to that step and just get to work.
It's that simple, people. It's going to be a lot of work, but do it.
It's gonna be some hard times for sure, but the times are gonna be worth it. I promise that.
There you go.
That like makes it worth it.
Oh yeah, bro. I went broke in 2020, bro. Like 2020, people, you know, everything. People were balling out like first few weeks in 2020, but then you know, the Biden bucks dried up, and people stopped spending,
They
bro.
gotta come back for
And
that.
I was
You better be
making no
ready.
sales. I had no bread after that, and then shit, man. I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah,
So-
my message is just keep going no matter what. Like whether you're having or not having, or it's hard, or you know the path seems like it's not all there. It's just like just keep going no matter what, because you really got to look at yourself and just be like, things are not happening to me; they're happening for me.
Exactly.
And with that, it's just like just keep going, man, because you know if you know where you're going, you're already a success. You know what I'm saying? And if you just stay persistent, dedicated, and consistent, you can accomplish anything. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
All you gotta do is take that step, dog.
Where can they follow you boys at?
2 underscores and the Keyjohnson on Instagram.
And keyjohnson.com?
Yes, sir. Keyjohnson.com.
And then with me is Damarcarmelo, DamarCarmelo, and then my photography page is Damar's Frozen Moments, just replaced with the S's with Z's.
There you go.
There you go, man.
Brad?
I'm thankful to be here, man.
Probably Noel Garcia, and I'll let Jen finish it.
Follow me at HelloSoft. Book with me at Texas Chainsaw Alchemist. At this point, I'll be booking out for June because May will be booked out. And
Booking
follow us
appointments.
at Lords of Film. Catch our movie events. I'm sure we'll have announced some by then.
Wednesday, Dazed and Confused. Be there.
Yeah, Dazed and Confused will
Hope
have
you
been a
were
hit
there.
by
I
now.
hope you were there.
And thank y'all for coming because I know y'all did.
Will you go to
Thanks,
my
guys.
story?
Damn, we did that,
Oh,
bro.
hold on. Let's end it.
Oh,
The
it's not
Rattlesnake
official?
Roy story.
We're still doing
It's
that.
right there. You see it. The Rattlesnake Roy story is right next to HelloSoft's. Let's end it on, go to the left.
The left.
Yep.
Promote
The
everything,
left,
bro.
the
Promote
left,
everything.
the left, the left, the left.
You gotta tap it.
No, left again. Go,
We
keep
gonna-
going to left.
No,
Keep
let's
going to left.
promote
Hold on,
everything,
hold on. This one right here. Go to that video. Let's end it on that video. Nope.
I know. Hold on.
Click. You gotta click it because it's not long. It's too.
I
Hold
love
on.
this man.
It's too
bro.
long.
This
It's
man's
too long.
great,
So I'm
bro.
saying you
I
gotta go to the
know.
post.
Just give me a second.
Let's end it on this.
Facts.
The tides of life are against you, and the current upsets your boat. Don't waste those tears on what might have been. Just lay on your back and float. This is the best fucking nation in the world. You're sitting there, what am I gonna do? I got this, I got that. Listen, I got more problems than a fucking can of fucking psychotherapy pills. But let me tell you something. Every morning you gotta get up like you own this motherfucker. Even if you fake it, go out there and fucking fake the funk until you get the funk. You follow me?
That's hard.
There you go.
Hey, man.
Joey Diaz for you motherfuckers. I'm Rattlesnake Roy. The Snake Pit Rattlesnake Roy. Patreon.com/SnakePit Studios. $1 tier, $5 tier. Thank you guys. One love.